looking shit, running in Boston pants and looking so right. Booty baby, Big Mama, Boogie Man, and Misty. Never sure do look good, brother.
Woo! Good afternoon, my friends. It is great to see you guys. I'm glad everyone's doing well. I hope everyone's doing well. But I'm glad you're well enough to be here. Anyway, so it's been an interesting 16 to 20 hours, I guess. Now listen. This is the plan for today. The plan is that I'm going to go over now. I would feel shitty if I didn't tell you. If you didn't already know, at 2 p.m., Melanie Little is going to go live. She's got some Kelsey Fitzsimmons update. I think what she's going to go over is the SJC, the response from the Commonwealth to the SJC response to Kelsey Fitzsimmons motion to the SJC thing. So, but yeah, and it's a big deal because apparently they're saying that she is not disabled. So that's a big deal. Melanie's going to go over that at 2. I'm not going to be mad at anybody if they leave here and go watch that. Not at all. But I am going to go over this, and I'm going to try to stick it out through the whole thing because it's like 3 hours long, and with pausing and everything, this is going to be a long live stream. So yeah. And Kelsey, and what I'm going to do, as a matter of fact, give me a second here. Even though this is about Turtleboy, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pin Kelsey's defense fund link at the top of the chat. So please, if you can find it in your Christmas spirits, help Kelsey out as much as you can. She needs our help more than anybody right now. So that's just reality. That's the truth. So but last night, Aiden, aka Turtleboy, went over went on a Spaces. So last night, I'm at the gym and I text Aiden about something unrelated, and he responds to that quickly, and then he says, "I'm about to go on Spaces," or he said, "I'm about to go live and uh, go off on Karen. You want in?" um, and and he said it was going to be on Twitter, and I was like, well, shit, if it's on Spaces, I can't, but I wanted to, and I was really so. Imagine being me, because I'm in Twitter limbo. I could see posts, all the posts, I could see them all, but I can't see Spaces live feeds on Twitter. I can't do that. So I can't listen to it. I can't see it. I can't nothing. But Aiden also recorded it and put it out on YouTube. So we're gonna listen to it via YouTube. And now I did have people thankfully sending me clips. And I did have people thankfully sending me clips, and I caught a couple of things, and I caught a couple of the things that Ray from Dallas last night went over. Ray from Dallas, man, big shout out to my boy, dude, because like that shit was fucking funny. Like, he was on fire last night. It was really funny. I love what we got going on right now. I'm not even trying to lie. Like, I love what we got going on. I don't like what's happening, but I'm really liking the people involved right now. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not enjoying the fact that all this is happening, but I definitely really am grateful for the people, because there's always this community has been full of characters since I joined it, man. Like, I have noticed that this community is absolutely full of characters. Getting to know everybody has been an amazing privilege. So now this morning, like I said, this is going to be a long live stream. This morning, okay, now we're going to go over this real quick. And stop what you're doing right now. Go give this a like, and make sure to subscribe to Hot Mics with Billy Bush if you're not already, because Billy Bush is awesome. He's I'm not even trying to lie. Like, I love this guy's channel so much. I think he's hilarious. I think he's cool. I think he's got guts. Yeah, I really enjoy his content a lot. And you'll see why. I'll explain why. So before we go over the Turtleboy thing, I want to go over this, because I was in this chat. A couple of my comments got highlighted. This producer, Steve, the Dinger, he seems to be a really nice, cool guy. He highlights comments, and he's fair about how he highlights all the comments, and I'm grateful that he highlights some of my comments from time to time. But let's listen to Billy here. Billy I just think he's funny, man. Like, he's an awesome dude. Like, I so far he just gives me a good vibe.
Total. And
Yeah.
he is. I said, let's watch this. That is a done deal. Oh, this is interesting. No, look at this. Mama Roll says, did anyone see Turtleboy get absolutely off the charts attacking Karen Reed last night? He is awful. He's turned on her completely. Alan Jackson needs to have a grown-up chat with him. Okay.
All right. So before Billy chimes in here, What an asinine fucking comment. Totally one-sided. Billy right now is in a position where he's like, okay, I just read this fucking thing out loud without really analyzing it. And he's like, holy shit, okay, how do I respond to this? Because Billy's not like, Billy's channel isn't like mine. It's not like anyone else's where we just don't really give any, we don't give many fucks, if any. So, that's just kind of how this is. And Billy is, you know, he's trying to build something here. I mean, I'm trying to build something here, but I'm trying to build something here by how I do it, and I won't compromise on that. But Billy here is you know, he's got a reputation for being a professional journalist. I totally get the way that he approaches these things and with caution. And for somebody with the kind of caution that he is required to have, he's still pretty fucking ballsy. And I respect him for that.
Okay. Wow. Steve, as soon as this is over, I need to get into that. At the end of the chat, we have Alan Jackson today in studio. I already taped the interview, so I can't talk to Alan about Turtleboy because it is a pre-taped interview I had because I wanted Alan in studio with me. I have Alan in studio, and
I absolutely believe Billy Bush when he says that he would absolutely ask Alan Jackson about Turtleboy. And I love that because how many others have acted like Turtleboy subject with Alan Jackson is just so fucking taboo and they won't even touch it. It's almost as if Alan Jackson beforehand says, don't ask me about Turtleboy, but I don't think that that's the case. Because if that were the case, Billy Bush would have been definitely one of these people that Alan Jackson would have said that to. So I don't buy it. I think that just people are too fucking timid to ask Alan Jackson straight out what the fuck is going on, you know? And Alan Jackson might just not even have any comment on it. He might just be like, dude, you know, that's between him and Karen. I don't know, blah, blah, blah. Who knows? Who the fuck knows?
The lawyer who is the lead for Karen's affirmative civil trial, the civil case that she is filing against 8 defendants, the McAlberts, Nicole and Brian, Brian Tully, Lieutenant Tully, Yuri Buchanan, and Michael Proctor, and all these people. She's got a suit against them. They will be tacking on the Massachusetts State Police and the Canton Police Department. All of that will be added to the suit when, for some reason, I forgot the reason they gave me, but there's like a statute, a certain amount of time that has to expire, but they'll get added there. So Alan is in studio, and we're welcoming Charlie Waters. Chaz Waters is the lawyer who's leading the charge in Karen's civil case against all of these people. Chaz Waters, a hell of a lawyer.
Wow, that's fucking awesome. He's going to have both Alan Jackson and Chaz Waters on. That's fucking dope.
From Boston. So I got Alan will be in studio with me. He's going to introduce us to Chaz.
I would love
make
to hear
the
that.
Introduction. I will then interview Chaz Waters about what's going on in his case, and then we will wrap that up. And then Alan and I will proceed to continue on in his new case. You know, he's the defense attorney that he is. He's got a big stack against him with a big case with a young guy from Malibu who's 24 years old.
So right there, my comment is highlighted here where I say Turtleboy is absolutely entitled to his feelings, as is the entire Free Karen Read community. Because the Free Karen Read community raised over $1.1 million for her. And the majority, now there are a select few who didn't hear about Karen Read through Turtleboy's reporting. I'm one of those people. But it didn't take me long into looking into Karen Read to figure out that Turtleboy was somebody that I needed to talk to about this case. And then, as soon as that happened, 2 days later, if that, Turtleboy gets locked up. It was like the next day or some shit. I was like, wait a second, I just fucking talked to that guy. The fuck is going on?
Frazier Bohm, and Frazier has the book thrown at him for murder because he was going fast on the PCH, whipping around a corner. No drugs, no alcohol. Alan will tell you that he was being chased by a guy known for road rage in the area.
Okay. Now he's discussing the Frazier Bohm case. I am absolutely invested in that case. I am dying to know what happens here, because hearing Alan Jackson talk about it, I mean, he's really selling his side, but I'm also looking at the kid sitting there. I'm also looking at now, here's the thing. It's not that I think that he should go to jail at all. What I'm judging this entire case based on is what I think could happen, what should be happening or what shouldn't be happening, and what I think could happen. And the prosecution seems hell-bent on making this out to be a murder because beyond a certain speed limit, it's murder. Now, Alan Jackson's making a great argument. He's saying, well, unless you specify that fucking speed, well, then how could you call it murder? Well, I mean, there is no specified speed as to what constitutes murder. It just means once you hit it, the law is just once you hit a certain speed, it's murder. Like, okay, then what's the speed? So that's part of Alan Jackson's very strong argument. The question is I'm wondering, should he be held accountable? I need to know all the facts of the case. I need to see statements. I need to see this shit. I need to look into this the way I was able to look into the Karen Reed case. I need to see documents to make like an opinion. But you know, because who knows? I mean, was he drag racing? Was he, supposedly he wasn't. But I need to know all the facts. Because the fact is one of the facts here is that 4 girls lost their lives. 4 girls with their whole lives ahead of them, promising lives ahead of them because they were in college and sorority. They had futures, and regardless, I mean, still just 4 people who lost their lives, so the question is, it's something right. It's a question of malice, but it's also a question of like negligence too. You know what I mean? Or ignorance, or I mean, just being a dumb fucking kid doesn't make you a murderer. You know what I mean? So, and maybe he was just being a shithead, but that doesn't make you a murderer. And I'm not even saying that was the case. I'm saying even if that were the case, it doesn't make you a murderer. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of variables here that this is why this case is it's really thought-provoking. It's extremely thought-provoking. So I'm interested in it. And of course, Alan Jackson being the defense attorney on it makes it that much more interesting.
And he was trying to escape this guy. He felt scared, and he came around a corner, and luck would have it. Talk about sliding doors. The girls were in between cars, and Frazier's car, it's called Dead Man's Curve in Malibu. It's terrible. And many accidents there,
right
whipping
there,
around there, hit
now,
a car.
I pride this channel on sticking to facts, and disclaimers if anything is speculation. Just I like to be very careful with my language here, believe it or not. Linday 1950, you're saying the Frazier Bohm kid is guilty in all caps. My brother was killed the same way and got away with it. Sorry. You don't have to be sorry. First of all, I'm sorry that happened to your brother. But right there, you're just saying that he's guilty And what you're telling the entire chat here, and again, I'm sorry for your brother, but what you're telling the entire chat here and all the viewers is that you have personal feelings automatically that are going to influence your decision and how you feel about this. I'm trying to do everything. I mean, it's actually not difficult for me to do so, but I'm not going to approach things in that manner, you know. I will say that he's not doing himself any favors, in my opinion, by looking the way that he does and behaving the way that he does in court. A jury, I don't think is going to go for that. I think the judge already isn't going for it, and I don't think a jury is going to go for it. You know, I'm now, mind you, I'm not saying that because of the way he looks, I think he's guilty. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is a jury, it's not going to help when a jury looks at that kid swiveling in his chair and looking like he's got better places to be. That's all I'm saying. So,
that hit these cars, and they closed in on the girls and the girl, all four of them, and they all died. It's just horrific. But what Alan's trying to do is say this isn't murder. You know, he didn't set out to get his car that night and use it as a weapon.
And be real careful. I see this happen often on mass levels too. I've been in this game for a while. Be careful that if you have strong feelings about the Karen Reed situation with Turtleboy and the community, you know, if you have strong feelings about that, don't make that influence your opinion on the Frazier Bohm case, because Alan Jackson is representing Karen Reed and is also representing Frazier Bohm. Be very careful you don't do that without consciously realizing that you're doing it. You know what I mean? Because that can happen. People do that shit. And like, it's really fucking, it's weird too, because it's kind of a fucking phenomenon because so many fucking people do it. And I just feel like it's not something that is healthy. It certainly doesn't help when trying to stick to facts.
You know, this is let's try this for involuntary manslaughter. So he's trying to get the counts lowered, and the judge dismissed the motion. So Alan's got that on his hands while we deal with the civil trial where he is a consultant to Chaz Waters, the lead lawyer in Karen's offensive case. Now, I don't know what that means with Turtleboy. I did not watch Turtleboy on Saturday night. I have seen it before.
Now, it's just funny because there's just a lot of people apparently that are, you know, very upset with Turtleboy over this. So, like, this person's saying, I stopped watching the TV drama. I love him, but I got enough in my own life. My head is just above water as it is. Dude, all of it's drama, okay? So let me just clear the fucking air right now. Listen, let's keep it real, people. All of it's fucking drama. Whether it happens amongst YouTube creators or people in a goddamn fucking case, it's all fucking drama, okay? The McAlberts and Karen Reed, it's fucking drama, whether you like it or not. And don't fucking lie, and don't lie to your fucking self and say that you're not watching it because the drama doesn't intrigue you. It absolutely fucking does. They don't make movies, dramatic biopics of real life situations unless the real life situation was fucking dramatic. So quit acting like you're above all this shit. Knock it off.
I stopped watching the TV drama. I love them, but I've got enough in my own life. My head is just above water as it is. What do we got, Steve, here? Let's figure out what's going on here. Someone tell me what's going on with him. Wish we could all watch the Turtleboy thing live right now.
Turtleboy doesn't really drink, dude. Turtleboy doesn't even really drink, dude.
I started listening to Turtleboy. Is he going right now? Is he currently going off?
No, he's not going around there saying we can watch it together. I'm taking a look at it.
I think underneath it all, I mean, I'm just going to riff here. I speak to Turtleboy all the time. I mean, we could get him on Wednesday for a bit. We could probably get him. What is going on with him? Can someone please succinctly put this as to
Turtleboy is like an inch away from fucking winning, is what's going on, Billy Bush. I'm trying to tell you, homie, is Turtleboy is this close. The Mighty One, Mark Betterow, and the Terminator, Tim Bradle, are about to fucking slam dunk this shit, is what's happening. That's where we're at. Like, he's about to expose so much corruption. It is fucking crazy. Like, I'm privy to shit that I was like, what? Dude, it's insane. It's insane what Turtleboy's case is about to, like, I'm trying to tell you people, stay fucking tuned. Like, like anybody not fully invested in Turtleboy's case right now is dropping the fucking ball. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to throw Billy Bush here a bone. For real. Because I love Billy Bush. For real. I'm trying to throw him a bone here. By not actively following every fucking step of Turtleboy's case right now, you're dropping the ball. As drama-filled as it is with the fucking Gatoonies and the fucking, you know, the crusty panties and all that shit, it's still a fucking story because it affects the case. It's all part of the case. So you're dropping the ball if you're not actively covering the Turtleboy case like you would Karen Reed's civil case. And I've said it for 2 fucking years. You cannot properly tell the Karen Reed story without telling the Turtleboy story. You can't do it. Not properly. Can't be done. That is just a fact. Whether Karen Reed likes it or not, whether people in the community like it or not, it just is what it is.
what is going on? Steve, you can be Googling, and I want someone to put this succinctly. Take your time, type it out. Let's see what's happening here. He did a 47-minute bus stop video 5 minutes ago. That doesn't make sense to me.
Right, because I mean, Billy Bush doesn't really follow Turtleboy's content either. So he doesn't know. He doesn't know that this was last night that people are referring to. So he's completely lost, and understandably so. I understand that. The guy's when you listen to the guy's show, he's talking about like A-listers and shit all the time. You know what I mean? People he's interviewed in the past. Like, so, you know, it makes sense that he's going to be occupied with other things most of the time. So like the other guy's trying to look for it. Steve is trying to look for the thing from last night.
Okay, here we go. He feels Karen.
Somebody's like, TB is a sick person. Look at this shit. He feels Karen did him wrong because he feels here. I'll let
Did him wrong because he feels he single-handedly saved her. Okay,
now
that's what I know, and we all know.
That's not true. Now in the chat, I don't remember if he highlighted it or not, but in the chat, I typed, "Turtleboy does not want credit for Karen Reed's freedom. Turtleboy simply feels he deserves credit for the support." That's it. I don't think that that's unfair at all. How the fuck is that unfair? What planet is that unfair on?
Know that at the base of this, he feels like he mobilized an army, and I feel he does have the answers somewhere in the middle. He goes live at bus time. I think the answer's in the middle, right? I mean, he did mobilize a large group of people. I think of all those, folks with their lawn chairs sitting out front, a lot of that was him whipping up business and calling out the authorities.
It's like as if Turtleboy didn't get fucking charged for investigating the corruption into the Karen Reed case. Like as if this very, very significant fact, if not the most significant fact of this whole fucking thing, as if that isn't a thing. That's fucking crazy. There are people who act like that. As if Turtleboy being charged with everything that he's being charged with, and here we are 2 years later, and he's still going to court. He's still out on bail. He's still got to fucking be careful with the shit that he says, the shit that he does, the people he trusts. He's still got to do that. After 2 fucking years. And so we want to act like he didn't do that. He's not going through that simply because he was uncovering fucking corruption in the Karen Reed case. He was uncovering a fucking frame up. We're going to forget that shit. I'm not. Can't speak for y'all motherfuckers, but I'm not.
Oh, here's something. Steve, why don't you ever post anyone's comments that are the opposite of what you're believing?
See, that's not true. That's not true.
I don't think that's true, actually.
I think that's not true.
Yeah,
I love to post the opposite of what I'm believing. And what I'm believing is the same thing why I'm a good political commentator. I understand the middle. I understand both sides. People I don't agree with, I understand their feeling. And right now, when 2 people are disagreeing, the truth usually lies somewhere in the middle, right? He's probably wanting too much credit. I did this.
And I will say that Aiden is extremely vocal and loud, even. I'll go as far to say that he's fucking loud about the stuff that he deserves accolades for. But the problem with having an issue with that is, you might have a personal issue with a lack of modesty. Okay, that's fine. That's your personal preference of a character, a character trait. Right on. Everybody has the right to that. Cool. But you can't deny that the man deserves it. You can't deny that the man has earned the right to brag. I mean, doesn't it make it more fun? Even for you fucking haters, doesn't it make it more fun because he's so fucking public to hate him? Doesn't it make it more fun to listen to him when he's just fucking as obnoxious as he can fucking be? I think he's fucking great. Spay and neuter ratchets. Dude, that gets it has to be done. It's the first of the day.
Oh, here we go.
I think we got a super cat. Super cat. I think we got a super cat. Super cat. Super cat. Super cat. I think we got a super cat.
How dare you?
I'll go so far as to say AJ may never have taken the case had it not been for Aiden's relentless support. That's an arguable opinion, sure. To further that discussion, I'd have to go back, but because that's a bold statement. But I don't know. That could be true. Listen, man, it's like, are you not entertained? Tell me you're not. Tell me you're not. Tell me it doesn't make it more fun the more obnoxious Aiden is. And we're about to get into that shit. We're going to be here for a while, people, because we haven't even gotten into that shit. And I keep talking through this Billy Bush thing.
No, Alan Jackson did this, and with whether the crowd was there or not, their legal defense was going to be excellent, and they had the truth on their side. It's hard to take credit for the truth. I delivered the truth. No, the truth is the truth, and Karen Reed always had the truth at her back.
I'm in a good mood, so instead of telling you to go fuck yourself, I'm gonna be like, patience, darling, patience. Okay, we got all day. I got all day.
Interesting. This is interesting. So anyway, here's Michelle. Apparently, Karen would call and complain to him how broke she was, wanted him to sell the truck, and when she could go out and make money with him, or even without. And then what? She abandoned. Is that what's going on?
I don't know about any of that. I don't know if that's true or not. TB is the definition of genuine. Despite personal feelings, he did jail time for what he believes in. Who else in the community can say that? I agree 100%. Now, I will give people accolades for having been willing to do jail time. There have been a lot of people who have expressed themselves and exercised their First Amendment rights and got charged and were willing to do jail time for not just their own First Amendment rights, but for yours as well. That's a fact. Erica Walsh being one of them. Rich Schiffer, Canton 9, so on and so forth.
Turtleboy, ... My chat group is telling me that you went off on Karen, ...
Listen, bro. I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. Jimmy's fucking killing me lately, dude. This fucking all-out warfare on Nan is the funniest shit I've ever seen. Listen, I'm gonna be real, man. That fucking tweet was way over the line, bro. Like, and you did that to Jimmy? I mean, you had to have seen that coming. You had to have seen that coming. Unreal. Jimmy's just out of control, bro. I love it.
Are you free for a minute to join us? ? We could send you a link. Period. Steve, my producer, is on here. Period. All the best, big guy.
All the best, big guy. So right there, he's texting Turtleboy to invite him on the show so he can come on tomorrow. So he wants to hear Turtleboy's side of the story just based on his chat. To me, that's some stand-up shit for a guy in his position to do, a guy with his kind of content to do. I think that was fucking a stand-up. I thought that was a stand-up move. You know, right there on the show. All right. You guys want to find out? You guys want the answers? Well, I'll just text Turtleboy. We talk all the time. I'll text Turtleboy and I'll invite him on the show. See if he wants to come on tomorrow.
Okay. Did that go through to you, Steve? I don't see it.
Yeah.
Did you see mine?
Yep, I got it.
Oh,
I'm
I didn't
looking
s-
at the Turtleboy interview now, which is
It's long.
we can look at it after, but it's long. But he basically, what everybody's saying here, he's talking about her coming on and
With all the Turtleboy dirty going on, it's very nice. She has to keep herself separated so her trial doesn't lose her case. I can understand that. Well, we have I do believe that through Turtleboy exposure of Karen, It brought it to the attention of Alan Jackson and other prominent attorneys that were able to offer their services. Well, remember Dave Yannetti was our sexiest man alive. Oh my God.
This
Oh my
News
God,
World
that
Ninja.
happened. Dave Yannetti, the Hot Mike's sexiest man alive,
That
was
totally
the lead
happened.
attorney for Karen. And then when he realized he needed a lot of like geofencing, expertise, cell phone data expertise, he called Alan Jackson and got Alan to come in and take over. That was a big, bold, selfless, smart move by Yannetti. Turtleboy is saying Karen Reed is complaining. Jen McCabe is raising funds. And
That's not how. That's the wrong way
he
to
could
put
do
that.
better.
And he could do better by her. No, well, sort of. What I'm gathering so far, having not really listened to the whole thing yet, I've only listened to clips, like I've said. What I'm understanding of it is that clearly what's going on here is the McAlberts have raised over $40,000 in 48 hours. And Karen Reed's fund came up to what, like $1,500? And Turtleboy is saying, if you would have fucking stuck with me, we'd have those fucking numbers up. And he's not wrong. I mean, because we already have the experience to reference, right? The community as a whole, as one, before she dropped that nuke in JFK's chat, we were all fucking one big happy family here. And we would have all pulled together and started raising money. And we would have blown anything the McAlberts could fucking produce completely out of the water. That's a fucking fact. You know how I know? Because we already raised $1.1 million doing it. That's how I know. Kind of a solid resume, no? Collectively, this community raised $1.1 million for Karen Reed. And Turtleboy is the most responsible for bringing this community together in the first place. That's the fucking truth. Whether you like it or not, whether you think he's arrogant or not, who gives a fuck? It's the truth. It is what it is. First ever super chat. Aiden has every right to. Oh man, we got to do it because it's the first ever.
Oh, here we go.
I think we got a super cat. Super cat. I think we got a super cat. Super cat. Super cat. Super cat. I think we got a super cat.
How dare you?
Angie M, 1984. First ever super chat. Aiden has every right to his opinions and feelings regarding Karen. Absolutely. I don't have any issues with what he said last night. Crying Lady made me cry laugh this morning with Auntie Deb. Yes, we're going to go over that. That shit was very, very funny. That shit was very, very funny. I might have to hold my phone up for that one, but I'm sure we'll get to it. Because I really have every intention of going through this whole goddamn thing today. I seriously do.
By her. Well, Jen McCabe needs to raise funds, and who cares? I wouldn't even be.
Thank you so much for the first ever super chat, Angie M.
Concerned with that. Jen McCabe is in trouble. They're all in trouble. This guy, Chaz Waters, is an excellent lawyer, and they're coming for the truth. And Alan, remember, Alan spent some
which means he's expensive.
Time in that garage. He's been in the home. Remember those videos? They have to prove that this happened. This altercation happened inside that retired police officer, Brian Albert's home, and that the body was dragged out to the edge of the property and placed in a specific place. And you know what? I talked to this lawyer today about Chloe the dog. Have we found Chloe? What we're going to do about that? This is a great interview. Today at 2:00 is a great session. Alan Jackson in studio with me And
At what
Chaz
time?
Waters joining us from Boston, who is now the lead attorney in the civil case.
All right. Okay. Yeah, he doesn't even have it set yet. So let's go to so Aiden called this the Karen Reed impromptu intervention. Okay. Now, if you haven't done it yet, stop what you're doing right now. Hold on a second. Stop what you're doing right now and go give it a like. If you listen to it on Spaces, cool, but go give it a like on YouTube. I'll even give you a second to do it. Talk amongst yourselves. All right, so here we go.
What's up, people? I'm about to start this. Hold on. All right. Doing the spaces, and we are
I'm going to try
simulcasting
to
this.
speed it up. So that we
Private
can
right now,
save
it'll
some
be
time.
public later. Okay. All right, let's do this. How do I do this? I don't know if you guys can hear me on the spaces, but I'm doing this on a stream right now. I don't really need these either, huh? Let's get rid of these. I'm privately streaming on YouTube. So this will be up later on YouTube for you, but I wanted the Twitwatters to get it first. So I'm doing a spaces. Just got to make sure my mic's working over here. Are we on? We're good. Okay, cool. All right. And as you guys will see when you watch this later, my mic stand is just completely shit the bed. I got to order a new one. And how's the crowd looking tonight? Good? Whole bunch of people here. Jesus Christ. Whole bunch of you. Jesus. You guys love fucking drama. So anyway, let's just cut right to the chase, shall we? So today, Karen Reed has started or announced, it has been all over the place. I saw it this morning. I think it was Brandy, who's a regular boots on the ground person. You know, she posted Karen's like Venmo or something like that. Let me see if I can read it. I got started real early today with the back and forth. Let me see what her thing said. Okay. So she started tweeting out. All right. So she goes, I'm just going to read this to you. And I like Brandy because she comes to my shit and she's a supporter, but I just want to say this. So she says, the McMurderers are raising money for lawyers to help conceal their lies. Overnight, Gemma McCabe's sister site raised $20,000. By the way, that is now up to like 40 G's or some shit like that, like some crazy shit. 40 G's. All right. So we're no longer at 20,000. So she goes, Karen Reed is still paying her attorneys as well. If you really want to support the truth, Karen Reed's Venmo is, and then they put her Venmo. All right. And then she says, Karen, her mom did tell me at the last hearing that she still has a ton of legal things to pay out. Let's continue to show our financial support where we know it will go towards good. Karen Reed was framed by law enforcement and that woke up the public. Let's show them we're not okay with this and we will fight until the end. Okay. And she got a lot of negative commentary. Like somebody goes, I'm happy to donate if she does the right thing and goes on Dr. Turtleboy's YouTube presentations, to which Brandy says, does the right thing by your standards. Donations shouldn't come with disclaimers and expectations. You either do the right thing or you want power, control power, and satisfaction of your own in whatever ways. And that's just weird. Okay. Then somebody says, dude, enough. For God's sake, Karen's lawyers work pro bono. The second trial, she is and has spent tens of thousands of dollars on designer clothes. She's constantly eating at the most expensive restaurants in Boston. It's over, dude. It's over, dude. She is making millions on her movie. And then Brandy says to her, and how much do you think it costs to take down dozens of...
I mean, there's a really good point being made there. Buffalo Soldier 32, thank you. I don't think Karen has the go get paid energy in her. None of us were charged with murder and can understand what she is currently going through. Turtleboy did great things, but he did not win the case, in my opinion. He's not claiming that he won the case. He has nothing to do with that. Like, that's, I mean, the fact of the matter is that he did uncover things. The public was aware. He uncovered things that came out later in court. His shit was validated by the first trial. Basically, everything that he reported was basically validated by Karen Reed's attorneys in the first trial via cross-examination. That's not an overstatement. That happened. Turtleboy discovered and made it public that the Proctors and the McCabe's and the Alberts were close. That they had a relationship, those families. That was Turtleboy. He did that. Those are just two examples. Well, one example, excuse me. So, I mean, most of the people that are saying what they're saying about Turtleboy, are in that negative light in that sense are basically like, I mean, here you're saying, I don't think Karen has the go get paid energy in her. What about her makes you think that she doesn't have that? Because I'm sorry, but I happen to know for a fact that she does have that energy. I happen to know that for a fact, just from basic, simple observations. So, I mean, that's just simply not true. She does have that energy. And that's okay. I'm not knocking her for that. I want to be clear about that. I'm not knocking her for that. She should have that go get paid fucking energy. I support her 100% in having that go get paid fucking energy. She's entitled to that go get paid fucking energy. But she's not entitled to community support. That is just a fact. Now, if people want to support her, they're entitled to do that. Yes, of course. But she is not entitled to community support. I don't know how much clearer I could be about that.
Cops, the district attorneys, the colonel, the attorney general, the governor. Just looking for a simple itemized bill real quick, since you think fighting corruption is so cheap and future funds should cover it all. Okay. And so I'd had enough. Okay. With this, to me, this was like, okay, I can't hold back any longer. And I said something. And so my response to this was, let me see if I can find my first response. So she also said, and I responded to her tweet. She said, so somebody said to her, it is highly likely that she will receive a huge payout in attorney fees. She will have plenty of money to pay her legal debt. You know who's still fighting corruption? Dr. Turtleboy. Brandy says in response, she goes, highly likely? Is that a guaranteed outcome? No. And also, newsflash, it costs money to get there, genius. You know who else is fighting corruption? Me and millions of others. Turtleboy isn't the only one, she says. And that was where I couldn't hold it anymore. As soon as she brought me up, Turtleboy isn't the only one. Because to be clear, I am the only one facing any sort of criminal charges right now. The only one. No one else. And that includes Karen Reed. Karen Reed is not facing any criminal charges. So she says, why not get your head out of your ass and come up for air here momentarily? This post is not about supporting murderers. This post is about not supporting murderers and not funding their cover-up scam. Stop making everything about Karen Reed versus Turtleboy. So I responded and I said, actually, I am the only one facing 90 years in jail. I wish the worst thing happened to me right now was the worst thing I was facing was a lawsuit. I wish. I would trade that for a second. Oh, you got a lawsuit? Cool. I got fucking a whole bunch of felonies and 90 years in jail I'm facing. I said, luckily, she has a very lucrative 6-figure offer sitting in front of her that could help her out if she needs money. Okay. So as you guys know, I'm doing a documentary with compelling pictures. It was supposed to be a documentary about Turtleboy. Okay. And it's going to be about my retelling of the Karen Reed experience.
Now, I see where Aiden's going here. I see exactly where Aiden's going here. He's making a good point. So there are opportunities for her, lucrative opportunities for her by simply, dude, here's the thing, man. And Joanne, thank you so much. Welcome to Logic. I appreciate you. There are lucrative opportunities for Karen Reed. And here's the thing is, if the truth is on both of their sides, this is something I've never brought up. And I'm actually surprised at myself that I haven't. At least I don't remember doing so. But this is something I've been thinking about lately. And if both cases, the truth is on their side, and this is the case, by the way, the truth is on Turtleboy's side in his case. The truth is on Karen Reed's side in her case. What bad could really come? What harm could come from both of them standing firmly behind each other and supporting each other and saying we are both being railroaded by the very same people? What bad could come from that if the truth is on their side and they can each individually fucking prove it in court? This would be like Hulk Hogan and the Macho Man Randy Savage becoming the mega powers, bro. It would be like that. How dope would that be? Do you know how much support that would fucking generate? How much public support that in and of itself would generate? There's nothing to lose in that. There's just a whole lot of fucking weird pride going on. And it's fucking bizarre.
And how we blew the story up and all that stuff. All right. And, you know, they were like during the trial, they're like, do you think Karen would do it? And I'm like, nah, she's under contract with someone else until July. She was still under contract with Terry from the disaster project she did. So I'm like, you know, I could try afterwards. And so I introduced them at the dinner, and they exchanged contact information, and they've been in touch. And, you know, really, like, we have offered Karen Reed, you know, money. And I even told Jeff, I'm like, you can pay me less money if it means bringing her on. I don't care. Right. Whatever it takes. And so, because that's one of the things she said to me on the phone. It's like, I know how much money you're making on that, and I haven't made a dime, and blah 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 blah. But I'm tired of hearing that. I'm tired of hearing about I'm not making any money, blah blah blah. That's your problem. Sorry, like, and this is the Karen Reed intervention we're doing here right now, because Karen Reed needs to hear this, okay? Because she is getting horrible fucking advice, or she's getting good advice and she's just disregarding it, and she needs to hear this shit, because we need to have an intervention, y'all. Right? We need to have an intervention. Like, it has been over 5 months since the not guilty verdict was turned down. I don't want to hear I'm broke anymore. I don't want to fucking hear that. I don't want to hear the fucking crying about the joke I made on the Spaces when I said that I'm selling out the Wilbur and Karen Reed's living with her parents. First of all, it's a fucking joke. All right. If you can't fucking laugh about it, she was crying about it to me, sending me a message saying how offended she was. But like, fucking get over it. I apologize for fucking nothing. And it's the fucking truth. Karen Reed is extremely valuable. Like, her name alone, the amount of money making. If you woke up Karen Reed tomorrow.
Right now it is. Right now it is. If she wants to use that, she better get cracking.
And you couldn't find a way to fucking monetize that, you're a fucking idiot. Like, there's no other fucking way around it. She could sell out. I mean, how much do you think the foreman of the jury just got paid to speak at Fisher College? You think that was cheap? Right? The guy that went on TMZ, the first jury that went on there, he got fucking 5 figures to do that. Right? The jurors are fucking making money off of this. Everyone's fucking making money off of this, except for fucking Karen Reed. And that's her fucking fault. This is America. As French said in The Departed, right? This is America. If you can't make money, you're a fucking douchebag, especially if you wake up tomorrow and your name is Karen Reed. You have fucking unlimited marketing opportunities. Write a fucking book, you know, sell out the fucking. That's the other thing I said. I knew she was struggling, so I want to help her out. She asked me if I could sell her fucking car. She asked me if I could do that. I'm like, sure.
Okay, so that did happen.
I'm like, I'm like, okay, I can help you make money. I've been contacted by Ernie Bach, called me, not you, a couple days after the freaking verdict, and he asked me, You want to do a show at the Box Center? Yeah, sure, I'd love to. What about Karen? You guys, if you and Karen do it together, you guys could make a ton of cash. And Ernie knew shit about the case. He took a picture with her previously. I was kind of surprised. I thought he was like a supporter. He didn't know anything about the case. He's just like, yeah, I didn't really follow it. So she didn't do it, right? Like, yeah, so yeah, like that was a general sentiment. Like, yeah, so what do you think? She guilty or not guilty? Oh, she's 100% not guilty, bro. Are you kidding me? And so I'm like, okay, so I contact her about it and I give her the proposal idea. Like, let's go fucking make money. You're always talking about how broke you are and you have no money and blah, blah, blah. You live with your parents and woe is me all the fucking time. So let's go make some fucking money together, right? We sell out the Box Center, right? One show, we sell out the Box Center. Me and you are leaving there with like $150,000, okay, each. And then we do 9 more shows. We go around the fucking country. I could make Karen Reed $1 million fucking in 2 months. There's no doubt in my mind. I could make her $1 million fucking, right? And that's what she couldn't do this during the trial, but the trial's fucking over.
Dude, that's one night. That's one night where you make a successful middle-class person's salary for a year. Just because you're you. I don't see the dilemma in that.
Over. Okay. It's time to cash in. It's time to use your marketing ability and get out there. So this fucking woe is me crying, give money to my fucking welfare fund bullshit. Enough. Fucking enough. Someone has to fucking say it. This is grifting. Like, this is fucking retarded. She doesn't need fucking money. Go fucking make money. It's fucking America, Karen. Go make fucking money. Get out there. So, back to this. Hold on. Anyway.
I mean, the fact is, look. Say what you will, man. Say what you will. But Turtleboy is living the example. He's doing it. Dude, the man's out on bail and he's still, look how loud this motherfucker is. The man's out on bail, still facing charges, and he's still out there fucking hustling. Still out there using his name and still perpetuating awareness. The opportunity is perishable. It's souring more as time passes. She better move on this. I'm trying to say, that's all I'm saying. Dennis Ballon, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
So I'm a little fired up tonight. Don't mind me. I'm a little fired up tonight. Get out there. As long as it includes Turtleboy, right? No, I don't give a fuck. Go do it yourself. Go or go do it your fucking self. She doesn't need me. She doesn't fucking need me. The Karen Reed brand by itself is worth fucking a whole shit ton of money.
Yeah, he's not even saying we should be doing what we should. Like, he's not even doing that shit anymore. At one point he was. I mean, facts. He wasn't wrong. He wouldn't be if he was still saying it either. But he's not saying, oh, well, you know, me and Karen Reed should join forces. He's saying, dude, just fucking, like, get the fuck out there and fucking start doing interviews, making appearances, write a book. Like, I would be, dude, this is a prime example of the classic expression, strike while the iron's hot. That's what you got to do. Like, I mean, it's not my opinion. It's just the way it is.
So go do you, boo. Go get fucking money. You know, the whole thing with the first interview thing was like, I totally got it. She's like, I'm being offered a lot of money by the Today Show and all these other people. And I'm like, oh, cool. Totally do it. No, come on afterwards. Yeah, go ahead. Go do it. Go do it. God bless you. You know, hasn't done it. And then next thing you know, she's shilling Howie's book for free. You get paid for that? I hope he fucking paid you for that. I don't think he did. Hold on one sec. Oh my God. Anyway,
Joe Beerham.
Let's see what else we got here. So collect that too. Yeah. Anyway, so
right, I agree with you.
I'm going to read more of this. So I'm like, okay, so that's one opportunity.
Thank you.
Right, because Karen needs to hear this shit. Go fucking make money. You know, I go. So I go on and tell Brandy. I said, you know, Ernie Bach offered to do it. They do multiple shows there. Okay, shit ton of cash. Blah blah blah. I go. Her life was on the line, and people like you and many others helped save her, and she's safe now. You know, she's good. She's safe. Anyway, the murderers are all still testifying against me and trying to put me in jail for the rest of my life. And I have a big hearing on December 5th. And I don't see you fucking posting about that. My lawyers aren't working on a contingency like hers are. Okay. So any and all support is greatly appreciated. Now, I don't know. She's told me that some of them are working on a contingency, some others, I don't fucking know. But like, be transparent about this. Don't just ask for money. So anyway, so she posts that. And I'm like, okay, cool. Venmo. And I'm like, did she even ask for this? I'm like, where is this coming from? You know, where is this coming from?
Jake,
And
thank you,
how
so
do you
much.
like? Where is this? Like, why are you suddenly
Appreciate you.
asking for all this? Like, to donate to her Venmo? Like, what the fuck, you know? And so I said to her response. You see my response here. I said, did Karen Reed even ask for this? Like, did she even ask for them to do this? And then all of a sudden, you know, I see. Oh, and then I saw this from Mike from the Young Jerks, and of course LTL fucking retweets it. And Mazza, who I love, Mazza's a great guy, but like I keep
Oh shit! I meant to mute. Sorry for coughing, guys.
keep seeing him posting this shit. I haven't seen him posting my shit in a long time. I don't know if there's an issue there. I hope not, because I love Mazza. But it's just like I'm like, let's not forget the only one.
Now, I don't want to speak for Mazza, because me and Mazza are super cool. I love Mazza to death. I don't have a negative thing to ever say about Mazza. So if I had to guess, I'd say that Mazza right now is just, you know, trying to do as much for Kelsey Fitzsimmons as he can. He's more focused on that, because she needs. I mean, she's getting support, but she's not getting as much support as anyone else. You know, that's just the fact, and that's okay. But Maz is just trying to do what he can in as far as that goes. I think that's all that is. But whenever he does go live, he will mention. It's not like he blows off the subject of Turtleboy either. He will mention we need to support Turtleboy doing what he's done, and always gives him the accolades that he deserves. Maz is a good seed. I stand by that. I think there's just a misunderstanding, and that's all.
Right now facing jail time is fucking me. Just me. No one else's life is on the line. Not Mike Crawford, not Karen Reed, none of them. And so Crawford tweets out, not everybody sees. Is that the wrong one? Yeah. No, that's the wrong thing. That's the wrong thing. Okay. No, that's not it. Yeah. So Young Jerks tweets out, Karen Reed does indeed need financial support for her civil suit attorney costs. She's lost everything.
Yeah, bro. I'm a Mazamaniac, y'all.
Her home, her career, and her 401k retirement savings. And again, I am completely sympathetic to that. It's time to be an adult and go make that money. Get out there and go get that fucking money. They put you through hell. They framed you for murder. The charity is over. It's time to go get fucking paid, girl. This is a fucking intervention time. Go get fucking paid. Go get that fucking Wilbur money. You fucking deserve it. Get out there and fucking get it. Why are you fucking sitting here begging for fucking money? Get out there and get your own fucking money, because you can do it. I have faith in you. She goes, she lives with her parents. If you'd like to continue to support her, consider a Venmo donation over the holidays. Like, bro, I can sponsor a Karen Reed for the holidays. This is what this is turning into. Are you fucking kidding me? And I'm sorry, like during the trial, like it was cool. Like we didn't care that they all went out for steak dinners and shit. You know, that they lived in a hotel. They weren't staying at the Holiday Inn. They were staying at a fucking much more expensive hotel. And we were all for that because they deserved it. Treat yourself nice. You know, treat yourself nice. You guys deserve this. She's innocent. She shouldn't be put through this. Okay. You know, blah, blah, blah. Go do that. Go get your money, boo. Go do it.
I absolutely and totally agree. And I have said it here 100 times. Like people talking about Karen Reed and her designer suits and blah, 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 blah. Man, I'm all for her being as comfortable. She was being framed for fucking murder, dude. She's facing life in prison. And she's fucking trying to fight an entire local government, dude. Of course, man. Fucking she deserves to be as comfortable as possible just because there's the possibility that she might go to prison for the rest of her life for something that she didn't do. So I felt 100% that she should be living it up. I raised money for that. I would say that during those fundraisers. I would say that every time. I hope that I hope that shit goes towards fucking designer suits. I hope that shit goes towards things that make her feel more confident while sitting in a courtroom and dealing with these motherfuckers. I hoped that she fucking ate whatever she desired to eat during this experience. She deserved that. She deserved to be driving around in a luxury SUV, driven around. She deserved that.
right? But like now, it's like like her dad was on the news the other day, and I love Bill Reed, and he's talking about Karen's going to fucking Italy. I didn't go to Italy. You guys go to Italy? I don't know. That going to Italy's not fucking cheap, especially in the summer. So I don't fucking know. I don't know what maybe we're in the winter. I don't know. We haven't had the winter yet. But it's like that shit. It's like you can't talk about like, oh, we're going out for dinner. It also give me money, right? So anyway, next thing you know, and it pisses me off. It does piss me off because fuck you. It's my fucking turn. Like I put my charges on the hold. I didn't do major fundraisers and shit. We were raising money for Karen Reed during her shit. I hardly even talked about my charges during the shit because we were focusing on bigger shit. It's my fucking turn now. Okay, I'm the one fucking facing 90 years, not her. Right? And if she doesn't want to fucking help me, that's her choice. That says more about her than it does about anyone. Than it does about me. That's her fucking. That's the kind of person she is. That speaks for itself. I don't need to say shit about that. Right? But what I'm not going to put up with, and what I'm not going to put up with, I'm going to say something about. People can do whatever the fuck they want, but I'm going to say something about when I see this woe is me bullshit and the people sharing this shit. No. This pissed me the fuck.
I don't even know how this is not a no-brainer for anyone. Like, take me for example. What happened? What did I say? What question was asked of me the most after Karen Reed was acquitted? Well, what are you going to do now, Will? What are you going to focus on now that you don't? There's no Karen Reed to focus on. Well, I mean, the Karen Reed thing is not really over. I'm sure there's going to be more to come, which here we are. But my easy answer, Turtleboy. He still needs to be free. He still needs to get these charges dropped or acquitted. So, I mean, easy. Why is that the easy answer? Because it's exactly what I came here for in the first place. It wasn't like I recently, I would say, Aiden and I acknowledge the fact that we become friends. We just, we never really communicated that much over the last 2 years until just in the last few months. But I supported Turtleboy this whole time for the very same reason that I supported Karen Reed. Because it was the right thing to do. Because they're on the right side of this. Because their civil rights were being violated. Because they could be any of us. Now, here's the difference, though. This is going to be slightly controversial. But the difference is that Karen Reed could have been anybody. Karen Reed could have been anybody. Now, I'm not saying that anybody could have fought the fight that she did. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying what happened to Karen Reed could have happened to anybody. What happened to Turtleboy happened to Turtleboy because he's Turtleboy. Because he had the minerals to ask the tough questions, approach dangerous people, people he believed were cop killers, understood the danger in doing that, stuck phones in their faces, gathered people and had rolling rallies, yelled through a megaphone outside of their homes, exercising his First Amendment rights, making people aware of the facts after investigating the facts. That's not Joe everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's not Joe everyone. Only this dude. Because nobody else was doing it. Some people are like, oh, come on, man. Anybody could do what Turtleboy's doing. Then why weren't they doing it?
fuck off, and it's time for a fucking intervention because this shit is fucking insane. She is a grown-ass, brilliant, 45-year-old woman with unlimited marketing opportunities, and she's begging for fucking money. She's not even begging for it. Other people are begging on her behalf.
Listen, I'm not bashing Karen Reed. If you're taking that way, then you're ignorant. It's just that simple. I'm not bashing Karen Reed. I'm just stating facts of what I'm seeing right now. I mean, it's not stuff that I'm forming opinions about. It's just the way things fucking are, whether you like it or not. Now, Turtleboy's opinions are his opinions. I support his right to his opinion, and he is entitled to these feelings. Like, nobody can deny that. The Turtleboy is absolutely entitled to his feelings because he is the one that's being the most affected. So that's not unfair. What's up, Ray from Dallas?
To her Venmo. And of course, all these dick suckers out there, the Crawfords of the world, the BLTs of the world, they're out there doing it. And by the way, BLT, my dude, like Karen Reed talks so much shit about you. She called you dummy. That was her word for you, is dummy. Okay. Sean on the Golf did a stream about during his whole fucking Manic Monday, whatever that he did there, right? And he kept calling you a dummy and like laughing about it. That's what Karen told him, because she still talked to him at the time. So she was telling him, you're a dummy. Okay. And she said, you're in the wrong line of work. She's fucking laughing at you, bro. And you're out here fucking embarrassing yourself by sharing your fucking thing like a good dog. It's just pathetic. It's pathetic. These dudes are out here fucking white knighting it. It's like, oh man, maybe she'll fucking be nice to me. Fucking losers, dude. Losers. Fucking get over it. And it didn't have to be this way, Karen. It didn't have to be this way. You could have treated.
I completely concur with the doctor. I do. I completely concur with the doctor on that statement. Like, that shit looks fucking, like, just like, Karen, like me. Like, it's really, really transparent and the fucking gayest thing I've ever seen in my life. You know, like, I'm not even trying to like lie about it. I'm not even trying to like, that shit is, you look fucking stupid. Like, you look ridiculous. Like, it's so public. It's so crazy that you would like behave like that. And you know what I mean? Like, it's really weird.
Me and other people like a normal, respectful person. But I also found out today, and I'm like that. So during the first trial, they were all holed up in the church there, right? And she specifically told security there, right? Because she had like security, Aiden cannot come in here. I don't want anything to do with him. She invited me on the last day when she found out my mom died. She felt bad for me. Okay. But before that, I was specifically banned from there. And they remembered it because somebody was like, they let you use the bathroom one time because you had to use the bathroom. That was it. And then you had to leave. Okay. So I was treated like fucking like you can't. And I thought that it was like, oh yeah, it's the charges. No, she just doesn't like me. She just doesn't like me. And that's why she didn't want me there, because she just doesn't fucking like me and didn't want me there for those reasons. And it's like, I'm sick of pretending. I'm not doing this anymore. I don't want to be friends with her. I don't want to fucking interview her. I don't want to get along with her. Right. But I do want to have a fucking intervention for her, because this is pathetic. It is fucking pathetic that the McAlberts, who literally killed someone, who are the most detestable fucking people on earth, were able to raise 40 fucking G's in 48 hours. And you can't raise what? How much did she raise? I don't even fucking know. Pathetic. Pathetic, Karen. You're not a pathetic person, but this is fucking pathetic. And you can't hide behind, oh, I might get grand jury. Bitch, you know you ain't getting grand jury. You know that's not happening. You know Cosgrove can't tie his fucking shoe. He wears Velcro. He's not going to grand jury you. Stop it. Stop it.
Kasi, you're going to take that shit. I know you're in the chat. You're going to take that shit. You're going to let Turtle Dove dish you like that, homie? Hell no. I don't believe it.
He just doesn't want to give you your fucking phone back. Stop being a victim. Get out there and fucking kill it. Go make your money, girl. Get out there. This is like my new Rockney speech, baby. Let's fucking go. She needs a pep talk. That's what I'm calling this, like a intervention pep rally. You know, let's go. So anyway, back to this. So, what did I say? Where was it? I lost my train of thought. Anyway, so I see all these people posting all this shit, right? And I saw this other post today on, so I'm in the Resistance to Silence Facebook group. They're probably gonna kick me out now. But let me see if I can find it real quick. Because I commented on their shit.
See, one thing Aiden and I are pretty much on the same page about is it's better to ask forgiveness than permission. You know. I don't know what that shit is.
All right. So this resistance to silence group,
I'm learning to ignore it.
You know, they're boots on the ground people, the great people. They're out there all the time. One of the leaders of it is Tracy Murray, who's been nothing but nice to me. I have nothing but good things to say about her. And she posted the following. I'm just going to read to you. 11 hours ago, she said, "I removed several people from the group today for their comments about Karen Reed being ungrateful. We don't do that here. I can't. We don't do that here. She's grateful to us. Tracy, dear, the things that Karen Reed said about you personally, like every single person, every time I talked to Karen Reed, all she did was talk shit about other people. That's it, including you, because I think you got drunk at the fundraiser in November.
Oh fuck! This shit just took a hard left turn. All right, let's go.
And we're in the bathroom, and you told someone that you were Karen Reed. She was pretty pissed about that. I don't know the whole fucking story, but it's like I mentioned your fucking name, and it's like, oh, let me tell me a fucking negative story about this person. That's what she says about you. The idea that she is grateful is fucking hilarious. Hilarious. So she goes, and then these people are out here being like, you can't ever say anything mean about her. Bitch, you should hear what she says about you. Let's spill all the tea. So she goes, Karen, we don't do that here. She is grateful to us. Boots on the ground. And all of her real supporters that don't expect anything in return. She's thanked us profusely. Bitch, she has never thanked you.
What's up, Dana? I haven't seen you in a minute.
Has never said your name. She has never sent you a text message saying thank you since this has ended. How many times she messaged you to say thank you? She gave a brief little, hey, everybody, thanks to all my supporters out there. I'm nothing without you. But also, I'm the real fucking MVP. Nobody fought harder for John, who she also has a lot of negative things to say about, right? Nobody fought harder than him for me. Nobody. And again, Karen, it didn't have to fucking be this way. I didn't want to fucking spill the tea, but I don't know. I'm not some bitch, Karen. Okay, that's what she needs to understand about me. I'm not some bitch that you can treat like a fucking bitch. You're fucking innocent. And by the way, I love the Ray from Dallas disclaimer he does now. He's like, I'm not doing the whole, yeah, but she's innocent thing. We all know she's innocent, and we all feel the need to start off with this disclaimer that like, oh yeah, she's innocent, but blah 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 blah. It's like, can we skip the disclaimer with the we all know she's innocent. Okay,
Yeah,
it doesn't change. Like, we don't need to throw that out there. It's like one of those things where you're like, hey, I got nothing against
Thank you, Melissa
black people, but let me tell you about
Welcome
this
to
one black
Logic.
person I have a problem with. You don't need to say that. We know you don't have anything against black people. You know, we just have a problem with this one fucking person. Okay, that's it. It's like when the people throw disclaimers out there. It's like they're doing something wrong. No. Fuck the disclaimers.
Right. Like, just because the person you're talking about happens to be black, you go, I don't have a problem with black people, but this guy, like, why? What does him being black have anything to do with it? What are you talking about? What? I fucking love people like that. Shit is very funny to me.
Disclaimers. We're not doing that anymore. I'm away from Dallas on that. I'm not doing the disclaimers with that shit any longer. So anyway, so she threw that out there. Where was I? I forgot what I was saying. Remind me, chat. I go on these rants. I was going somewhere on there. I was doing a banger. Hold on. And we're gonna take calls in a little bit too. Okay, let me read this one comment. Just reaching this. She may not want to speak with the civil case pending. But see, that's bullshit. She wouldn't shut the fuck up during her trials. She never saw a microphone she wouldn't talk into, ever. But she said she received an enormous amount of financial support through the trials. Exactly. At some point, you have to stop asking for and expecting money from people who are likely living far less luxurious lives than her. Exactly. Like, oh, it's back to the Tracy thing, who I like. And so Tracy says, she thanked us profusely. She has not thanked you profusely. And you should have more respect for yourself, I would argue, than to say that that is acceptable, because it's not. It's not, Tracy. You deserve better than that, because you put a lot of fucking time in. You deserve better treatment than that. We don't need a public announcement of appreciation. It's not why we're here. How about a private one? You get a private one? She's nothing but grateful, right? I mean, it's just this idea that, like, if you have an opinion that she is not grateful, you're gone. You're kicked out of the group. You cannot be in this group. Resistant to silence is fucking silencing people for having opinions that they're resistant to. That's what they're saying. Like, come on, guys, be better than that. It's pathetic. So anyway, then I see that a fundraiser has been created. Okay, and the fundraiser was started by, or it was posted by, of course, not by Karen Reed. Nothing is stopping Karen Reed, by the way, from creating a Twitter account and coming on here and advocating for
Later, Kasi G. Thanks for being here in my presentation.
herself. She could have fucking 100,000 followers in 5 seconds if she wanted to. Instead, she speaks through Nick Rocco, and we need to talk about it. So Nick Rocco goes ahead and he shares this fundraiser. All right, Nikki Haircuts. And I like Nikki Haircuts. This is not a shot at him, but I'm just saying. Okay. And so Nikki Haircuts goes ahead and he shares the case. So she also has opened up a new civil defense. And the website is fkrcivilcase.com. And I'm like, whoa, FKR civil case? FKR is in free Karen Reed? Karen Reed's free. We're grifting off of this now? She's not free. What does she need to be free from? And I take offense to this because I'm actually fighting for my life out here. And if she chooses not to help me, that's her choice. It's shitty, but it's her fucking choice, right? I'm not expecting that from her. But my problem is she knows I'm out here fighting for my life, and she is attempting to be like, no, I want to divert resources my way. Fuck you, Aiden. Fuck attention on you. I want the attention on me, and I want the money on me. That's what I want. Like, every dollar that goes towards Aiden could go towards her. That's how she views this shit, right? As like a competition. So she starts this fundraiser, okay? And it has raised,
Huh.
it's been out all day, a grand total of $1,500.
Wow.
That's it. The McAlberts have raised $40,000 and they murdered someone. This is why we need to have an intervention, Karen. You shouldn't be getting killed. This is a huge problem for you. And so I'm going to go right now. I'm going to post in the response here some of the Nick Rocco went and posted this on the Facebook group, in the Justice Facebook group. And let me tell you, and not only should not help me, as somebody
I
pointed out,
think each one of those streams I did, like I raised $1,500 within like the first 3 or 4 hours. Jesus, dude.
what about Kelsey Fitzsimmons? You know, what about Kelsey Fitzsimmons? Where's she at? You know, and so I'm going to post here, like just a small sampling of the comments in the Facebook group where Nick, there isn't a single positive comment towards her. When he went in there and he posted it, okay? And I hope that she read the responses, okay? Because let me just read some of these. Embarrassing. If she wants to raise money, give Turtleboy a call. Yeah, and like I wonder if she's regretting her decision. This is another intervention, Karen, that we need to have. I have never seen somebody destroy themselves as quickly as you have in the last 4 or 5 months. It is sad. And I don't know who's giving you this advice, but I guess Daddy needs to fucking talk to you now because you didn't, I don't know who the fuck is giving you advice, but it's really fucking bad advice. All right. Because you decided you were going to declare war on me. That's what you fucking did. We can beat around the bush and pretend you fucking didn't. But let's not pretend. You use this recording gate bullshit as like your thing. But let's be honest, Karen, you just didn't like me before that. You talked a lot of shit about me. You banned me from going to the fucking the church thing, right? You never liked me, right? And I've seen the messages you had about me. You blame me for everything. On Christmas Eve, you told me, oh, it's my fault. And the things that you said to me on the phone during recording gate, that whole conversation, were horrific, fucking horrific. All right. And if people were there for that, they would be like, oh my God, Jesus Christ, how fucking ungrateful can one person be? And that's what this comes down to. That's what all that shit was about. Is me telling the truth. That's what you didn't want to do. And I don't understand it. I'm not somebody, I've been through this, Karen, for 11 years. I don't get walked over. Okay. I don't fire back unless people treat me like absolute fucking dog shit, which you have. That's what this fucking is. And I'm not, and after a while, you got to stand up for yourself. I don't want to interview you. I don't want to do a show with you. I want to keep it all for my fucking self because I don't need you. I don't fucking need you. But you're learning pretty quickly that you ain't shit without me. Because you told me on the phone that, what'd you say? I made you who you are and you know it. Those were your exact words. I made you who you are and you know it. Well, you got $1,500 in your account right now. And the McAlbert's got $40,000. So how about them apples? How's that going for you? And you know it, she says. Insane. Fucking insane. How's that going? I mean, I have never seen it. Like, let's declare war on Turtleboy. Let's fucking do that. And who'd you run to? Who'd you run to? JFK. You went to Hood Booger Talk Radio. At least you didn't date James Jackson because you might not be here anymore. You got that going for you at least. So you went over to Hood Booger Talk Radio and you decided to just go in the comments and lay waste to fucking everything, and just divide this movement. And we'll contact you and we'll text you and you guys were cool at the time, but you have been told wrongly, I might add, and we know who told you this. I know who told you this. Everybody knows who told you this. Everybody knows who's behind the recording gate. Okay, that you were told by this person that Will heard the recording, and I'm telling you right now, that was a fucking lie. That was all a lie. None of that happened. That's what you were told, right? Because you confronted him about it and you asked him about it. And he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. He called me and he's like, what the fuck is she talking about? I'm like, I have no fucking clue. So you were told false information about something. And that's how this all started. And so Will contacted you and we're like, hey, dude, because Will's like Mr. Chill dude, you know? He's at the gym right now. He fucking walks there. And like, he's just like, yeah. Can you not why are you burning this movement to the ground? And how'd you handle that? You flipped out on him. And you told him, I don't know your exact words, I've seen him, but it was something to the extent of, I don't need Aiden's support anymore. I have my own support system. I think that's what you said. Yeah, how's that support system going? Do you? How's that support system doing? You got $1,500 in your account. The McAlbert's got 40 G's. How's that fucking going for you? This is why we need to have a fucking intervention. You need to hear this shit because this is the kind of shit you respond to. When people are nice to you and kiss your fucking ass, you walk all over them. You need a fucking mean fucking come to Jesus fucking moment right now because this is pathetic. $1,500. You're asking for fucking money for your civil suit. This is fucking embarrassing. What are you doing, bro? Get your shit together. So let me read some more of these comments. I mean, this is all of them. I donated several times to Karen Reed's criminal defense fund. I don't care at the time if she spent the modest amount of money on a manicure or a fancy dinner. At this point, I'm choosing to support the Turtleboy portion of this group until he's also free. Love to see his fund posted as well. I'm not saying this. Other people are saying this. I remain a firm supporter of ending the corruption in Norfolk County, and that includes seeing the ongoing charges against Turtleboy drop. That said, some, not all, people are unhappy with how certain decisions have been handled post-trial. In fair assessment or not, perceptions become reality. At this point, they are stronger together than individually divided. I think that ship is sailed because of.
I'm about to take another hard left turn, and I'm going to say that yes, That absolutely was. And it's fucked up. Meredith is the nucleus of this entire fucking mess that has happened in the last couple of months. That is an absolute fucking fact. And I wish it weren't true, but it fucking is. Like, it is insane. Let me tell you guys something. I'm trying to tell you that she is. Now, I don't know what the fuck's going on with the Katuni thing. I don't know what. I don't really know. Aiden and me don't really talk like that. But I am so fucking sick of this shit. Because it's just one meltdown after the other. And out of respect for my boy here, I haven't said shit. But enough is enough. Enough is enough. Because it's one fucking thing after the other. And it's not fair that the rest of us have to deal with her fucking ex shit. Her fucking being the new ex fucking drama. Your relationship with this dude has nothing to do with me or anybody else in the fucking community. So going to war with everybody about it is fucked up. I never did nothing to Meredith. I always liked Meredith. Never in my life. But where is it where I can't fucking speak up and fucking say that I'm affected by that shit? And I shouldn't be. And how the fuck I'm gonna call Karen out on that shit and not call Meredith out on her part in it? Because it's the only thing that makes sense. Dude, you guys don't even fucking know. You guys don't even fucking know. Like, she scares the shit out of me. Like, I've seen her type before, and she scares the shit out of me. And I'm hoping that it's just an angry phase and that she just gets over it. That's what I'm hoping. But it's one thing if it's just affecting Aiden. It's nobody's business. But it's affecting everybody at this point. It's not fair.
That I'm not sure this approach will land as well as she hopes. Strategically, KR may benefit from a PR plan to rebuild and reunite broader support. Amen. Just from now. And I'll tell you what that support does not include: Nick Rocco being your spokesperson. That's not a knock at Nick Rocco. But I'm telling you right now, for whatever reason, whenever Nick Rocco posts something, people just roll their eyes. They're like, oh, so this is Karen saying this. Karen's getting him to say. That's how he is perceived, because that's what he is. You tell him, and you have said very mean things about him in Jenna 2 to me all the time. Whenever you got a chance, you told me how stupid they are, but yeah, they help out, so you're not going to say that, but they get on your nerves, and you told me all that shit, okay? So, yeah, we're burning. Fuck it, I don't care anymore. So, when Nick Rocco posts this fundraiser, people just roll their eyes because they're like, and I'm sorry, like, his name's Nicky Haircuts and shit, right? Like, you need a fucking professional. Like, it can't be Nick Rocco. We like Nick Rocco, nice guy, but he's like 29. I don't even know how old Nick is, right? He cuts hair. Nothing against cutting hair, right? And he is viewed as your lackey, as you put it in the machine and he spits it out. That cannot be your PR person, okay? People just laugh at it at this point. It is a fucking joke. And you got to stop with that. You need you should do it. You should do it. Because he's coming on here and he got destroyed. And I'm going to post something else on Twitter right now. Because Karen posted something on in the Facebook group today, and I thought it was interesting.
Listen, what drew the line for me, man, finally, I'd be remiss if I didn't tell you guys, like, what drew the line for me finally was that I was informed that she was planning on doxing somebody who I consider a friend of mine because she thought that they were Ray from Dallas because she didn't like some shit that Ray from Dallas said about her the other day, which I didn't even fucking hear, by the way. And this friend of mine is a really good guy, and he's, you know, he's anonymous for a reason, and he doesn't even do anything controversial. He doesn't even do anything to draw negative attention. He doesn't have content that draws negative attention, and she's threatening to dox this guy when his anonymity is just because he wants to keep his job separate from his YouTube personality. That's why he wears a mask, you know, and that's not fair, man. Like it's not fair to him that he's just trying to live his own fucking life and still entertain people, you know. And the truth is, man, the two of them talk completely fucking differently. The two of them talk completely fucking differently, dude. Like it's borderline fucking racist, if not flat out, depending on the person. I don't know her well enough to call her a fucking racist. I'm not going to do that. But it's fucking borderline fucking racist that you can't fucking tell the difference. You're an intelligent person. You can't tell the difference between the sound of their voices. You know? And all because of what? Because you don't like what somebody's saying about you on the fucking internet? What'd you think was going to happen when you started dating Turtleboy? Meredith? What'd you think was going to happen? And I've always defended you. Like I've always said, it can't be easy being Turtleboy's girlfriend. I've always been like, Meredith is so strong. So amazing. It can't be easy being Turtleboy's girlfriend, considering he's so public, considering he has so many enemies. Powerful enemies. It can't be easy. But this behavior, man, makes it really hard to, like, you know, like, come on, man, be nice. Like, just move on with your life. You know, fuck. That's all I got to say about that.
She posted a link to the Brother Council interview. And I'm posting it right now. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna see it posted. When Karen Reed used to show her face in the justice groups, people would be like, "Oh man, Karen Reed's here! Holy shit!" You know, it would be a big buzz, right? A lot of people are talking. Karen Reed goes on there today and shares a Brother Council interview with Alan Jackson, which she's trying to promote because it's talking about. He had him on today, and they talked about Nikki Haircut starting this YouTube channel, right? In which he's going to say whatever they tell him to say. And it says Karen Reed lawyers starting a YouTube channel. Try her lawyer reacts, and she posted it in the group. It got 17 likes and 0 comments. And I thought that was interesting because back in the day, a few months ago when Karen Reed would post in that group, everyone's like, oh my God, Karen Reed's here. Holy shit. We support you. We love you, blah, blah, blah. Now she posts and not a single fucking person comments on it. Not one. No, because everyone's over it. You have destroyed your reputation because of your hatred for me that you can't fucking get over. Okay. And it's fucking destroying you. You have Turtleboy derangement syndrome at this point. And you got to stop. It's fucking killing you. Okay. You might not like me. You might be so fucking blind and stupid that you naively believe that you made me and that I didn't play a very, very, very substantial part in keeping your ass out of fucking jail. You might be naive enough to actually fucking believe that. You might be naive enough to believe that the 9 people on the first jury who wanted to quit you for manslaughter are stupid, but they're not. They were PhDs and this and that, and they just don't fucking like you. Okay? They just didn't like you. They didn't like the faces you're making. They didn't like you. It wasn't the facts. They didn't mind the facts.
Hey,
the facts say made you
listen,
innocent.
Gypsy. Okay? That's a tall order. Okay? Still first. All right? I get to it when I fucking get to it.
But it was you.
Fairy Raven.
And you can call them stupid and you've mocked them. And it's just every single person. I could go down the line. David, Yannetti, Baba Leslie, Victoria, George, every single person. You have something negative to say about. Stop being a mean girl. Stop it.
Thank you so much.
It's killing your marketability. It's killing it. Everybody liked it when you were the damsel in distress who needed to be fucking saved. Okay? People don't want the mean girl. It doesn't sell. You're costing yourself millions of dollars. And Alan Jackson needs to get paid. Okay? And you're costing him money too. Because he's probably looking at this fundraiser. He's like, $1,500 fucking bucks. The fuck am I supposed to do with this? what the hell happened? And I'll tell you what happened, Alan. She happened. Hurricane Karen happened. She decided that she was going to go on JFK and shit talk me and blame me for shit. And that she was going to tell Will DeGlaire, fuck you. I don't need you. I have my support system. How's that going? You got the young jerks. You got Mike. You got the BLT. I don't even know if you have the Hood Booker Talk Radio anymore. They seem to have moved on. Maybe you can go back on there. You got Nikki haircuts, and that's it. That's what you got. There's no. Oh, you got the Resistance to Silence people. They're not going to let anyone say mean things about you. You got them too. Okay. So, anyway, yeah, I posted this shit. I mean, it just went on and on and on.
Phil, thank you so much. Will, bruh, hate to disagree, and I was happy to donate to Karen both trials. It's pretty certain she is looking at a big payday and she can grift herself out now. I wouldn't donate even before Turtleboy's epic spaces last night. Well, right, because the fact is here, like it or not, Phil, and thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate it. The fact is that Aiden's kind of saying what's on most people's minds already. It wasn't Aiden's spaces that triggered everybody. It was the fundraiser. It was not the fundraiser, but the fundraising site, the Give Send Go for Karen. That's what triggered it. People were like, "What the fuck is this? Isn't she about to be a fucking movie star practically?"
And I was just fired up about this because it's like, this should not be the way it is. This is a real, when I saw this post today and how you should go on the Justice Facebook group and go see Nick Rocco's post about this and just read the comments. Let me read some more comments on this because there were so many comments, intelligent comments too, from like supporters.
I mean, think about it. She's like, people are like, wait a minute, what? She still wants us to give money? Isn't she going to Italy? Didn't her father just go on TV saying she's going to Italy? What? Wait a second. She's just going to do some traveling? Isn't she got this big movie deal coming up?
People who want to like you. Turtleboy needs his defense fund donated to first, in my opinion. Donating to Turtleboy first. Isn't her insurance company paying for the lawyers? Maybe you should clarify that. Talk. Since when did you stop talking? You can talk. Get on there. Talk. Go to a fucking interview. Do something. Make money. I don't know what you do all day. Go make fucking money. It's fucking America. Go make money. Wait, what? Isn't your insurance company covering this? Plus a movie deal? Yeah, you guys announced a movie deal like 6 months ago. What's up with that? I mean, was that all for show? Was that bluster? It's time to get Turtleboy free. He's facing 95 years for asking these so-called witnesses questions. Amen. Somebody goes, yeah, this one's on her. People have been very generous for the last 2 trials. I think that's enough. Yeah. How many times can you go to the well? People will, again, I was under the impression that we're supposed to be fighting corruption here and keeping innocent people out of jail. You know, like Kelsey Fitzsimmons, who's in jail right now and needs our support. Right? And keeping my ass out of jail. Right?
Right.
Somebody goes, that, but apparently we're just trying to, I mean, she's a plaintiff in half these lawsuits too. Half of them she's a defendant. I mean, it's a civil suit brought by the O'Keefe's, a frivolous one, going nowhere.
Who the fuck is saying
pretty sure insurance covers that for you. Home insurance will do that.
Who the fuck is saying Bettero is against Karen? Who's saying that? I haven't heard anything about that. That's a weird rumor to throw around. And nobody's against Karen. Where is this against Karen shit coming from? What this dude is sitting here doing is stating facts. Hard facts for people to listen to. But it's the truth. The shit that he's saying is all fucking true. Like, that's the problem with it. It's all fucking true. Like, it's not anybody's fucking opinions. Now, because he's fired up about it, I'm not speaking for Aiden. I'm speaking for myself here. Like, the dude is only stating facts that he's basically saying what everyone was thinking when he looked at that group and he looked at the reaction to that $1,500 that was raised. And then you've got the McAlberts out here who raised over $40,000 within 48 hours. We sat up here, we reviewed it, made fun of it. Right here on this very channel, we absolutely did that. And yet it's raising more money than Karen Reed. Why do you think that is? Do you think it's because people took her down? That's not what happened. Nobody took Karen down. Karen declared nuclear war. That's what she did. And all anybody here did was play defense. All of a sudden, I'm hearing recordings and I'm sharing recordings and shit. Recordings I don't know fuck all about. Because some asshole decided to fucking tell her that. And then she just took it as fucking gospel. And then goes into a chat of a channel that is clearly focused on dividing the community out of sheer jealous for this dude right here. Sheer jealousy for this dude right here. And that's the team she decided to go to bat for. And again, man, if there was a fucking recording, who fucking cares? It is not that fucking serious, dude. Like, what? Who gives a shit about a fucking recording? Cares? It's the stupidest shit in the world. Like, god damn, man. Like, oh, well, I didn't consent to it. Okay. No offense, but you're talking to Turtleboy here. Dude, I am accountable for every fucking word I say. I'm not going to sympathize with somebody who has a fucking meltdown over something like that. I am accountable for every fucking word I say, dude. If I'm talking to somebody in this world, I'm assuming, dude, any text I send, any post I make, I assume it's getting screenshot. Anything I say on this channel, I assume it's getting clipped. I stand by every fucking word I say. And this community got all divided over that bullshit. Because it gave the most retarded people in the community something to gnaw on.
Recording. Oh, Karen Reed in a recording. Oh, I recorded her without her knowing. Will heard it. Nurse Kim heard it.
Fucking ridiculous. Like a bunch of fucking rats. And again, I like the one positive thing that came out of it is they all ended up in a nice, neat little pile where I could see them over there on that 6-string channel. They all ended up in a nice, neat little pile. I like my trash in a nice, neat little pile. And I could see them all. Dina. Will, you have always had integrity. Thank you, Dina. I appreciate that. Everyone acting like that was the end all be all of fucking scandals, bro, is fucking retarded. Every single one on Twitter, fucking Joe Flipperhead's a fucking retard. I couldn't believe it blows my mind when I see when intelligent people turn out to be fucking retards. Blows my mind. Joe Flipperhead totally turned out to be one of the fucking most sharpest people that I've ever fucking talked to turning into one of the biggest fucking weirdo retards that I've ever fucking seen exist. It's bizarre. Only here in this fucking community could that happen.
Now you're starting to get greedy, someone says. Yeah, no, that's a hard no for me on this one. Karen's shown she's not appreciative of the support she received. Exactly. That's the thing, Karen. You got to be marketable. What have you done to make these people want to keep giving you their money? What have you done in the last 5 months besides declare war on the most popular person who made you what you are? Let's be honest. You did not make me. I made you. You were nothing before I came along. No one knew who the fuck you were. You were a sad, innocent woman being framed for a crime she didn't fucking commit. And no one knew your name. No one. I forgot your name. I remember the story happened. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that story. It was crazy. There was a girlfriend, right? Oh yeah. How tragic. Blah, blah, blah. Horrible accident. Turns out you were framed. No one was coming to your shit. McAlberts were all there. Gemma Cade was rubbing shoulders with fat bitches in the front row, right? They were all wearing the Justice for JJ buttons. And now look at the last day. 3,000 people outside, all standing in pink. Not a single fucking one of them knew who the fuck you were before I came along. Not one. There wasn't a single person in that crowd who ever heard your fucking name before that. You had people all around the world flying in. And where did they hear about this? Me. Oh, well, I heard it on Emily D. Baker. Emily D. Baker would never have covered this if I didn't blow it up. Do you think she just picks fucking random trials out of a hat?
That's a fact.
No. She talks about what's trendy. What everyone else is talking about. The
Nobody was talking about Karen Reed in the LawTuber community until, I was doing it before LawTubers were doing it. That's a fact. And I'm not saying nothing bad about the LawTubers. I wanted that. That was a win. I wanted to perpetuate awareness of this case. So every time that a LawTuber picked it up, I would fucking blow them up. Go back 2 years and watch again. Nancy, thank you so much. 6 days ago, I tried to post a free Turtleboy sign to the Facebook group, and it's still showing us pending. I don't know anything about the Facebook groups. I'm sorry. Go back 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, the whole thing was anytime, and the whole purpose behind that was because what we wanted was to create awareness, and we wanted credible, educated YouTubers, not just fucking GED assholes like me fucking running my mouth about this shit. I wanted fucking really intelligent and educated people with credibility, with strong credibility to fucking speak out about this stuff. So anytime a LawTuber took it on, I got excited. I got stoked for it.
Are what everyone's talking about. That's why they cover that. No one was talking about you until I came along. And so if you maybe you're that actually naive that you actually think that, but I'm here to tell you you're fucking wrong. You couldn't possibly be you did not make me. I made you. Okay? And if you're too stupid to see that, that's why we need to have this intervention. Because you did not make me. I made you. And you know what I made you, Karen? Likeable. And which was no easy feat, clearly. All the idiot O'Keefes and all them that we laughed at, they all sat on the other side, not because of the facts, man. Paul O'Keefe liked me. Carl Dougal liked me. Read the text messages. They all liked me. They wanted to believe me. But it was you. They couldn't get over. And it was just like, and it killed you. It made everything harder for you, having the O'Keefes on that side. They shouldn't have been on that side. Anyway, people saying tone deaf. That's a good word for it. Totally.
That is 100% fucking fact. That is 100% fucking fact. This community was very tight, but modest pre-trial. I was very fresh to it. That window between when I picked it up and when I started following Turtleboy. That window, very narrow. But there was a I knew I was onto something special when I was covering this case. I knew by the people I accumulated in my chat and what they were saying, the vibe they had, how passionate they were. I knew I was in something special here. And all everyone kept saying was, you need to listen to Turtleboy. You need to talk to Turtleboy. And I kept going, I will. Just fucking stop. I will. I'll get there. But I got to get there once I've looked at enough on my own. It was great. Like, I wouldn't change a fucking thing about how I went about approaching this case. I would not change a goddamn thing. I have no regrets at all. to us, the more traction this got, the better. Because this is what it was about. Like, if we're trying to get it, the only what was I going to say? I already forgot. Melanie might be the only lawyer who is willing to go out on a ledge and say what was plainly obvious. I agree. Everyone else was dancing around that shit. Everyone else was dancing around with that shit. And through the second fucking trial, by the way. You know what I mean? There were only so many of us and most extremely limited law tubers that were willing to say the fucking McAlberts did this shit. This is a problem.
Somebody says, embarrassing. If she wants to raise money, give Turtleboy a call. Yeah. Again, Nick Rocco gets all the credit, right? I mean, she always, oh, Nick Rocco did everything for me. He raised all this money for me. Let's see him do it on his own. Go do it on your own. No, I'm not helping. How's that going? How's Nick Rocco doing without Turtleboy? No, Nick Rocco raised money off of my audience, off the audience I cultivated.
Here's something that is a hard pill for a lot of people to swallow. But the fact of the matter is everyone had a collective effort in raising money for Karen Reed and raising that $1.1 million. But the difference that makes Turtleboy stand out in all of this is that Turtleboy is the representative that the people of Massachusetts who are sick of the corruption have chosen to speak for them. And without the people, which is Turtleboy, you have nothing. Whether you like him or not, that is a hard fact. Now, me personally, I love that fucking fact. That shit, just because I'm a petty motherfucker and I know that it bothers exactly the kind of people that I want it to bother. I love that shit. I love that shit. But it is a fact. Nevertheless.
Of which he was one of. Okay? And he was good at it. He was very good at it. And he volunteered his time. And he should be commended for that. But there would be no people to raise money off of if it weren't for yours truly. Okay? I mean, just read the comments. Just read the comments, Karen. You got to read the comments. And these people are not stupid. They're not brainwashed by me. You did this. You did this. And going on Howie Carr, and when he asked you, is there anyone you want to thank? Okay? Even if you don't like me, even if you think I'm not actually responsible for your acquittal, right? Even if you actually are naive enough to believe that, your PR person told you to fucking say it anyway. Thank him anyway. Suck up your pride and thank him anyway, because that's what the people want to hear. Fuck me. I don't care what you said. Doesn't bother me either way. I know what I did. I mean, that's why you didn't hear me complaining about it afterwards, because I'm okay, cool. You know, but the people all responded negatively. And that is what got Karen to call me the next day and ream me out. And she said, people hate me because of you. You're the reason people hate me. You tell people that you went to jail for me. And that's a lie. You went to jail because you couldn't keep it in your pants, she told me. And it's like, are you that naive? Do you not realize I was on bail? Because I took up your case. That is the only reason these motherfuckers came after me. Is because of your case. Because I defended you. Right? And she always says, this is my story to tell. It's not. You don't own the fucking story. You are an unfortunate victim of the story. But
I made this very point earlier in this very stream. I mean, that is a fact. How is this a fact that just continues to slip everyone's mind? That the reason why Turtleboy is facing jail right now is because he uncovered corruption in the Karen Reed case. The Karen Reed case. Yes. People, why does this continue? Why does this get lost in the fray? It's very strange to me.
Not own the story. This is not your story to tell. I am so sick of hearing that. It is not your story to tell. It is everyone's story to tell, including mine. Right? And you didn't make this story. Michael Morrissey did. Michael Proctor did. Jennifer McCabe did. They were the draw, not you. You were the victim. And this needs, Nick Rocco ain't going to tell you this. You have surrounded yourself by yes men, and anyone who says anything differently, you just get rid of them. They're gone, and this is the result. $1,500 in your account. I hope today was a fucking wake up call. I hope today was a wake up call because it ain't gonna.
Yeah, I heard in a movie once that Marcus Aurelius had a man. Oh yeah, it was Law Abiding Citizen, where he says that Marcus Aurelius supposedly had someone on his payroll, someone on his his entourage, just to whisper in his ear often, "You're just a man. You're only a man. You're only a man." So that he would remain humble. Yeah. I mean, it's silly. Yeah, it was absolutely an attack. Like that the JFK bullshit was totally an attack. But she didn't care. I don't think she was aware that it was an attack on the community, but it's clear that she didn't care. And that's what gets me.
Grow much more than that. And I don't know how Alan Jackson expects to get paid. But bro, you asked for $500,000. You put $500,000 was the goal. Can you possibly be more tone deaf? $500,000 after you just got 1.1 million. And you're talking about going to Italy and shit. And bro, who is doing your PR? Nikki Haircuts does not have the fucking balls to tell you this is a bad look, but I will. And that's why you get rid of people like me, because we say things you don't want to fucking hear.
Janelle, thank you. I'm thinking that fuck the F and fuck and free Karen Reed stands for something else. I was thinking it subconsciously and it was coming out of my face out loud.
So yeah, I think that's about it. I think I got it all in my system. Why don't I take some calls? If anybody wants to come up here, let's see what we have here. They are free to call in. I'm going to call some right now. We'll start with Shay Shay. All right, Shay Shay, what's going on? Hello. You got to unmute yourself, Shay Shay. I think you're muted, dear. So if I bring you on, and I say you got to unmute yourself, you got to unmute yourself because there's a lot of people that want to talk, so you got to be quick. So Shay no more. We're going to bring someone else on. We're going to bring on Look the Other Way. See if this person wants to talk. Look the Other Way. How's it going?
Hi, can you hear me?
I can hear you fine. What's going on?
Okay, good. I know last time I was muted because I think I had it.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, this is obviously my first time speaking. I just wanted to hop on and obviously kind of.
Oh my God.
You said.
People. Miss V USMC just gifted 20 motherfucking memberships, people. Holy shit. That's amazing. Telling you, man, those clubber walks are getting crowded. I love it. Thank you so much, Miss V USMC. You're absolutely fantastic. Okay, so you think I recorded you? Okay, don't ever talk to me again. But she went to Flipperhead and told him to start drama and burn me. And Flip was aided by someone else. That was really, really shitty. Yeah. Yeah, it was extremely shitty. And it's really getting old. I ranted about this earlier, as a matter of fact. I mean, yeah, it's so ridiculous. Like, it's all just like some fucking like. It's like, why does everyone fucking hate you? Like, what have you done? Like, what have you done except like call out shitty people based on receipts? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so bizarre.
I've obviously been a huge Karen Reed supporter because of you and just obviously what the McElberts did, and it's just a mess. And I think the biggest thing for me that kind of breaks my heart for you is when Karen says you went to jail because you couldn't keep it in your pants. You obviously went to jail because you were framed by the same people who framed her.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think her not seeing that, and I'm not Karen Reed. I've never been in your shoes or her shoes, so I try to give her as much grace. But I think just those comments you don't deserve. And I really hope soon it can all just be worked out, whether it's, just everyone goes their ways, but just sucks to see the whole movement be divided because it didn't need to be at all, and it sucks.
Yeah, it was completely avoidable, and that's why we're doing this intervention.
Yeah, and I think, like, what she probably said to Will is, like, I don't need the support and blah, blah, blah. It is just backfired. You clearly saw that everyone being united benefits you and her, and now that people are divided, it's hurt both of you. Some people are going to now pick Karen's side, some people are going to pick your side, so that means half less donations or half less support. It's kind of like an election. When two people are running for one party, it's like, well, now it's split, and now it just hurts both of you. And so it just sucks to see. And I just hope so many people support you, and I hope soon all of your charges go away. It's it's really dying down from the McElberts, and
well, it's dying down. I mean, they raised 40 G's yesterday. So yeah.
But that's for, I guess, Karen, not for you. I think a big thing too. No one wants to see innocent people like you or Karen go to jail. That's the biggest driving factor. And so now it's not that we don't support Karen at all. Obviously, we'll still follow the civil case and all that. We want to see the McElberts, be held accountable. But Karen doesn't have that jail time hanging over her head anymore. Right. So the incentive to donate is already way down. So when she was freed, right then and there, it's like, okay, like I don't need to give all my might and go to support her because she's not going to jail anymore. Right. Where now it's even bounced back more because it's like, wait, she's feeling this sort of way about supporters or doesn't think this. It's just, and I'm in marketing, I'm in PR. I've just been like ripping my hair out seeing this happen because she's missed so many opportunities. So much money.
Okay, so this person is experienced in the PR field, right? This person is experienced in the PR field, and she's saying this is a fucking nightmare. Like, what the fuck is Karen Reed doing? Like I don't have any experience in PR. As a matter of fact, I'm terrible at my own. Like I'm my own fucking worst enemy on here. Like I say shit just to lose subscribers, just to fucking do it. Like it's fucking bizarre. I can never ever explain my pattern of thinking. A lot of the shit that I do just makes no fucking sense, and I have no excuse for it. And it's just is what it is. Jess Machado said today Meredith is recording Leaker 2. If Jess Machado says, but yeah, the Meredith stuff, it's out of control. It's out of control. And it's getting old.
Saying before all this happened, you even said she's probably going to do a huge interview with NBC, whatever, Good Morning America, and she could have gone $500,000 then and there and didn't. And like you said, that ship is probably sailed now. Yeah. Now she's asking her supporters to donate, and it's like you could have gotten that easy money by sitting and doing an hour interview with a news organization, and it's just confusing.
Or me, like I'm sorry, but like even if you don't like me, suck it up. Because a lot of people like.
And I'm sorry if I'm overstepping my boundaries here, Aiden. But my opinion here on this is like, because people are talking about Meredith spaces and whatever, right? Okay, like you don't hear Aiden ever talking about Meredith. You just don't do it. You don't hear it. As a matter of fact, he'll say, I won't talk about Meredith. I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? But apparently she's talking everywhere about him. So what does that tell you? And it's just like, I get she's hurt, but fucking why the fuck do the rest of us have to pay for that? It's bullshit.
Me. Sorry. Fucking a lot of people like me, and you can't afford to lose me. Let me just read this. This is the message she said. She said, my community and outreach to me is more incredible than it's ever been. Aiden does not own my support system. Everywhere I go, I feel the love and support. Don't you dare tell me the community is burning down. You have no clue what my community is like. Spend the day in my shoes. Twitter is a very small world, and I hope you realize that at some point. So there you go. It's just like tells them like, I don't fucking need you. I have fucking everywhere I go. I'm fucking loved and I have a community. How come they're only giving $1,500 fucking dollars? What kind of community is that?
Yeah. Well, and I don't again. Like I said earlier, when people say it's just social media, it's not. It's kind of like what Proctor said, like we're the loud minority. It's not.
Yeah, you're not.
Social media is very, very telling of how the public perception is. That's how it was with Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. Everyone saw right through the lies. And so when social media is gearing towards a way, it normally is because that's what the majority of people think. So yeah.
Well, thank you for coming on. I gotta get the next one, but thank you very much for coming on. Got a bunch of people there, so have a great night. All right, next we're gonna bring up Nancy. She's always got a lot.
Sometimes I wish that I had that like I give people way more grace when they call in. And you know, a lot of times I'll make it funny, you know, and I'll just play like the little video clips, and you know, because if they're not looking at the TV, they don't know when it's happening. If they are looking at the TV, it's on a delay, you know, so they don't really know what's happening most of the time, and it just makes it funny. So I just let people go. And people will be on the call for like 20 minutes at a time. Aiden's just like, all right, well, I got to take the next caller. Thanks.
In the chat. Hello, Nancy. How are you? Hi, Nancy. You there?
Hi, Aiden. Just want to say this. Karen chose JFK. Karen chose Miss Miller. Leave her where she is.
Yep.
She's right where she wants to be. Just leave her there.
Right. No, I'm fine with it. This is just intervention time. This is me getting the shit off my chest. I'm not expecting the band's not getting back together. Okay, I don't want it.
You got to understand that this has been a long time coming. You know what I mean? This has been. The truth is that like Aiden's been talking, you know, but he hasn't been saying what he really wants to say on this. Clearly, because we're seeing what he really wants to say on this, and we're hearing things that he has not been saying before. So. Clearly, this has been something that it's been kind of a pressure cooker type situation, and I don't blame him.
Together with her, okay. I don't want to, have anything to do with Karen Reed. I don't want to interview her. Fuck her. I don't need her. You know what I mean? That's the way I view it.
Well, you never needed her. She needed you.
That's true. That is true. She didn't need me. So, I think she's realizing it now. Don't you think? I mean, don't you think this is like a wake up call?
No. I think she is completely unaware of the space she takes.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, dude, I don't care what anybody says. The support for JFK was the stupidest thing. That was the biggest backfire ever. Like, that really showed that what that did was show how little power Karen Reed's name had over the entire community in that situation. Because think about that. She went in there, she pretty much endorsed these people. Nick Rocco was pretty much very vocal in there. And it clearly showed that she was backing this channel up, but the community was smart enough to see it for what it was. The community was smart enough to see that channel and what it was trying to do and what was driving it, which was pure fucking jealousy. Jealousy and envy. And it attracted jealous and envious people. There's no denying that. Everyone who gravitated over there are jealous and envious fucking people. And then Karen Reed went over there and fucking endorsed it. Dude, I've never seen two more envious and jealous motherfuckers than Crawford and BLT, bro. Never in my life. Never in my life, dude. It was the weirdest thing. I'm telling you right now. Like, it was the weirdest fucking shit the last 2 fucking years, because these two were in a competition with me that I was simply not participating in. As a matter of fact, I openly fucking supported them. But behind the scenes, they were doing everything they could to undercut me. They hated my fucking guts. And why? Because they couldn't figure out why. Just, I fucking hate that guy. What's so great about the glare? Blah, 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 blah. That kind of shit was going on. And I was I was hearing it from all different directions. From all kinds of different people. Because they would fucking bitch about me to anybody who would listen. And the two of them And I knew what it was, so I was like, it's just a matter of time before the two of these motherfuckers butt heads. You know, I'm just gonna keep doing my fucking thing. Because I'm the glare, I'm Will, I'm fucking dope. It's not hard. I come up here, I raw dog this shit every fucking time, and I have a good time doing it. And that's my fucking secret. I'm not trying to do nothing. I'm just doing it. And these motherfuckers can't relate. They can't relate. That's all that is. Oh, well, I'm going to do everything I can. Oh, well, I'm just going to fucking get guests on my channel all the fucking time and let them do all the fucking speaking and let them be the insight of my channel. Look how that's working out now. Look how that's working out now. Look at these fools, dude. Look at where they're at. Playing tug of war with Nan. It's weird. I don't have no fucking, like, I can't even relate. Because all I'm doing is just being over here all dope and shit. That's all I'm doing. Like, I can't even relate. It's bizarre.
Zero self-awareness.
What's up, Microdot?
I never liked Karen. I just posted a text message from a friend from February of 2024 before her first trial. She's not likable.
Yeah.
You made her likable.
Well, thank you. I try to make people likable. And
You should stop picking the wrong people.
well, but it was the right thing to do. It was necessary. It was a beautiful movement that we had there for justice. But it was a fairy tale. Like, it was also like, she wasn't Cinderella. Okay, like she wasn't a Disney character that you were like happy to get behind in the end. She was innocent, but she wasn't like cool.
Absolutely.
You know. So it is what it is.
She
Like,
definitely was not like.
Dude, you can't teach and you can't most definitely mimic fucking juice, dude. You can't do that shit. Like, either you got juice or you fucking don't. You can't fucking sit there and fucking get all pissy when somebody does and you just don't got it. Because then you end up being where you're at right now. That's what happens. It's inevitable. It's science. It's chemistry. That's how it works.
Likable. And for me, it was the faces she made in the 2020 clips. And that day in court when she threw her hands up at bed and said, "We did." I mean, that was pretty ballsy.
yeah, that was pretty ball. I mean, she got yelled at by about like something funny misread. Like, oh,
But that was at the end of her trial. She did this in a pre-trial conference.
oh, that's right. That's right. I remember. Yes, that's right. Yep, we did. Yep.
Right, she literally threw up her hands and yelled at her. I was like, "We did." And I was like, she looks like a loose fucking cannon.
Mhm.
She needs to pull it together because she's not likable.
Yeah, you're totally right. I'm with you on that.
So I think for her to say, and I did message you and ask you if she thanked you, and you said she didn't, and I think that was just telling for me that she couldn't even send a text message to you about your win with Lindsay. Like,
No, nothing.
She gave you a whole bunch of shit about going to her house, and then you pull out the W, and she can't even say, like, good for you. Fuck
Yeah.
her.
I remember that day of February 26th. Well, you know, when I got the other charge there for the violation of the order when the McAlberts brought her, and, you know, Jennifer McCabe had that huge smile on her face because they're obviously using her as a prop and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, just like outside of court, you know, Karen, it was like, I'd been out of jail for 3 days, and Karen just walked by and intentionally, like, didn't look at me. Like, she didn't know me, didn't want to be seen with me. It was a shame. And the trolls all saw it, and they took the video of it, and they made content out of it. And you're like, yeah, that sucks. Like, not only did I go to jail for this, not only did I get out 3 days later, try to go back and do my job, and I can't show up because somebody with an order keeps showing up where I'm at, and I have to fucking leave, but the person I'm fighting for pretends like I don't fucking exist. And it's like, okay, you know, okay, I guess I'll just keep doing my job then, you know?
Yeah, I hear you. I guess, like, for me, as a supporter of yours, I just feel bad that she's just shitting on you when she should just be singing your praises. She's treating you in a way you don't deserve, and I think that's
weird,
terrible.
dude.
It really just speaks to who she is as a
It's
person.
weird.
And everybody just needs to recognize.
It's weird. The fucking visceral she has towards him, dude. It's so fucking weird. I don't understand it. Like, people just mistake. They just look at Turtleboy because and they're immediately like, he's vile. You know, and then they got that picture of Karen Reed just, you know, like in their mind. And they look at Turtleboy, he's vile, you know, but they're missing the obvious, which is that he's done nothing but extend olive branches to her. That's all he's ever done. Just, dude, we could fucking be kicking ass. Dude, again, I'll say it one more time. I made this point earlier. I'll repeat it. Since the truth is on both their sides, how could it be a bad thing for the two of them to fully support one another legally and otherwise, legally and publicly and otherwise? Why would it not be an amazing fucking public? I mean, the public support that would generate would be off the fucking charts. It is absolutely and totally fucking absurd that is not happening over stupid pride shit that's happening. Ego. It's so fucking crazy to me. Like, you tell your lawyers work for you. You say, hey, make this work. Figure out a way. Move the pieces. Let's make this work. Facts, Richie. Fucking facts, dude. Like, can you, and then think about what that would have done just to, like, creators like me and fucking Richie who are fucking genuinely passionate. People like Melanie Little who are genuinely fucking passionate about this shit. Imagine what that shit would have inspired. We would have been pumping out content, fucking rallying, dude. We would have shook the world with this community. That would have been fucking a given. The stuff with BLT and fucking Crawford would have been just too petty to even acknowledge. You know what I'm saying? Like, in an alternate universe where the two of these people would have fucking, right after the fucking verdict, say, hey, we are going to uncover the fucking truth. No matter what it takes, we're going to fucking do that. We're going to beat these fucking charges. We're going to beat this lawsuit. We're going to be filing our own fucking suits, and we're going to fucking clean house, baby. And instead, the pie gets sliced. 100 fucking %, dude. And it's fucking stupid, really. Like, it's like absurd. It's one of those things that you see on the news and you go, why the fuck is that happening?
That's who she is.
Yep. So
she's selfish. So
well, thank you.
I don't know. I'm still rooting for you.
Well, thank you, Nancy. I appreciate that. I got to get to the next call. But thanks for coming on. Bye bye. All right. Next up, we got here. Let's bring on Braden Carney III, Joey Gallo. You say Jerry? I said Joey. Did I say Joey Callow? I said Joey Callow. Not Joey Gallo. Is this Joey Callow?
Joey Gallo.
Oh, I thought you said Joey Callow. Joey Gallo's dead. Okay.
Like, and I want to be clear. I want to be clear. I hope Karen Reed raises money. Haven't said that yet. At least not on this live stream. But I absolutely hope she raises money. I hope she gets help. I sure do. But the only way that I'm going to have any part of that is if the McAlbert's fucking fund becomes a threat. Like, I will absolutely spite fundraise. I will absolutely do that. But I mean, you know, Aiden's making some excellent points here. Earlier on in his stream here, he made some excellent points. I mean, what is with the trip to Italy? You know, I mean, and why the fuck would you like say that? What Bill? What are you doing?
Who always gives you a hard time. I'm mocking him. I'm on your side. I'm ride or die to Turtleboy, ride or die with you.
Well, thanks, brother. What do you got? What do you think? What's on your mind?
I'm still on the Karen Reed side. I know what you're talking about. I've been listening to you. I watch you every Tuesday and Saturday night. My wife gets crazy about that because I'm a follower or something like that. But to be truthful, I've sent you money and I haven't sent Karen money. But that's the end of it. Let's go back to the how far are we from? It's back in June, whatever, the 24th or 25th that she was let out,
or found not guilty.
Yeah.
You got to strike while the iron is hot, and this intervention is hopefully
June 18th. June 18th.
Yeah. Yeah, she's listening to this, and she's got to do something, or she's just going to be old news.
Yep.
It's going to fade. It's going to leave the public's eye, and nothing. She's going to lose the money. She's got to go back to the box center. Top $30.
Yeah.
He's got his name on it.
Yeah.
How much is your place, the Wilbur? Have her get Bach bucks.
Yeah, Bach exactly.
You got Wilbur bucks for 1,000 people. Bach probably holds 3 or 4 thousand or something like that. She could sell that up. I do believe there's enough people in her class.
Yeah, she could probably still get it. Like a lot of people don't pay attention to the drama. They would still gladly go and do it. Like go make that money.
Exactly. I've listened to all the drama since I used to go there all the time. I was one of the original FKR people, but it's like, no, I got a job to do. I can't do it.
Yeah, I feel you. So
I'm hoping that she listens to this intervention. She's obviously listening, and that she's again strike while the iron is hot. And I hope this wakes her up.
Yeah.
And for you, I'm just the best of luck with you with everything you're facing. I don't know who's $40,000 with the McAlvers.
40 grand. You gotta give it to him. And that's the problem, is that that's why Karen Reed was in this mess, because the McAlberts know how to fool people. And they're shitty people who have friends. Okay. And you know why they have friends? Because they're good at being people. You know what I mean? And getting out there and working the crowd. And Chris Albert fucking is like a degenerate who got elected to office. Some fucking hell.
He's out. He's not going to be reelected.
Well, you got my point, though. It's just that they're like, that they can make themselves likable some fucking how and get people to support them and make 40 G's in 48 hours, and Karen Reed's sitting on 1,500. Pathetic.
I already looked through the list of the give, send, go, whatever it is, and who the top people were. It's the Dougals, whatever it is. Jackie.
Yeah, we went over.
Yeah, I just feel like that was a bit of a a bit of an oversight on Bill Reed's part. We all make mistakes. I feel like Bill might be regretting saying that out loud on the news, that she was traveling and going to Italy and shit. I love Bill. I still respect him more than most men I've ever met in my entire life. And yeah, that didn't help.
We're all in the show last night, so it was good.
Okay,
so,
yeah. That's just they're milking their friends one more time.
Yeah.
So I wish you the best.
Thank you, sir.
December 1st.
December 1st, I'll be there, brother.
Is it a Friday?
It's a Friday. December 5th. December 5th. I said December 5th. Yeah.
December 5th is a Friday.
I think so.
I'll be coming back from vacation
All
this
right.
time, and hopefully see you in Dedham.
All right, sounds good, bro.
It is a Friday, and I will be there. I expect to see and say hello to people, you locals, December 5th outside of the Dedham courthouse.
I'll talk to you later. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna bring in my guy, the Purple Kool-Aid Man now. He's always got a lot to say. He's the Space's king. Let's see what the Kool-Aid Man's got to say. What's up, Purple Kool-Aid? Go Ravens, right? Another big win today.
5 in a row, baby. 5 in a row.
5 in a row.
So I got a question. Refresh my memory. Wasn't Alan Jackson rep by CAA, the talent agency, and then Karen signed one with them afterwards? Or
I think so. I'm not sure the order, but that is who she. Remember, there was like that announcement 2 weeks after the trial. Yeah.
Right, that's what I'm saying. And for anyone who doesn't know, CAA isn't one of just the biggest talent agencies in the country. It's one of the biggest in the world. Okay, and they not only have a person dealing with her, they probably have a team of people who are working for her and offering her deals and presenting deals to her. And it's they're not sitting around doing nothing for 5 months. I can guarantee that. And I can understand if post-trial, maybe for a month or so, maybe even 2 months. But as Braden was saying, you kind of got to strike while the iron's hot. I seriously doubt that they haven't presented her with multiple opportunities to monetize this, as you were saying. And it's like maybe a month, maybe 2, but 5 months, there's just no way, because from what we can see, she hasn't really done anything that has been able to be compensated. Is that right? I mean,
nothing.
No major platforms.
She went on Howie Carr and JFK. That's about it.
Yeah, that's it. And that's almost unfathomable.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, I can't even imagine how they haven't presented her with multiple opportunities. And is she just saying, I'm good?
I presented her with an opportunity.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like with the boxing.
Yeah.
And not only could she make all that money live from those shows, y'all could probably repackage that after the fact and made even more money off of that.
Yeah.
So it's really confusing as to what the plan is, I guess. And it's really just odd to me that she has been so silent.
Yeah.
Just so out of public view.
But it's like, it's not even silent though, because every time Nick Rocco speaks, you just assume he's speaking for Karen. He doesn't have original thoughts. He's saying what Karen tells him to. So
but he's not her.
See, based on certain things that I've been privy to, those things lead me to believe that Karen Reed is what her strategy seems to be is to keep her face and keep any statements rare, and then put a value on them so that she can give an interview to the highest bidder And okay, well, that's cool. That's great. I hope she does that. But the problem with that is that time, there's a shelf life for that. And nobody really knows what that shelf life is. It just all depends. It depends on when the next big thing comes along that's going to make everybody forget. Or it depends on if it just fucking burns out. Just a question of when. So it's a gamble. It's a good strategy in theory, but it's a gamble because you don't know when you don't know when you ain't got that juice no more. You know what I'm saying?
He is, though. He is kind of hurt.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it'd mean a lot more if it was, you could see her face saying.
Exactly. Like, why are you going to speaking through Nick Rocco? What are you doing? It's a bad look.
And just like you said, man, you need the professionals to do this type of stuff on that level.
Yep.
He's just not that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm a nice guy.
Nice guy, right.
He's just not that, okay? You have those resources available to you at your PR firm or your talent agency, so use them.
Yep.
And she is just losing so much potential money, you know what I mean? Especially right after post-trial, that it's just confusing. And I don't get it. And as I posted today, you tried to fix it. You sucked up your pride, and you were willing to move on. And what'd she say?
Nothing. I sent her a text that went on, did not get a response.
And I posted it right in that thread. Right there. You tried. You couldn't do anything more.
I gave it a shot. That's all I can do.
That's it.
All right, brother. Thanks for coming on. Talk to you. All right. Next up, we're going to bring up Jessica is up. Jessica's been there a while. We got a big line here. So what's going on, Jessica? How are you? Hello, Jessica.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm calling from Chicago, and congratulations on your Patriots win. I'm actually from Cincinnati, so
I was going to say congratulations to the Bears. They keep winning. The Bears are winning 6 in a row for the Bears. They're killing it.
Yeah, I guess. I'm more of a Cincinnati fan, though. Yeah, I go when I have to go for work, those games, but those people are out of control. I just wanted to hop on here and first of all tell you that so long story short, I wish I would have had somebody of your caliber tell me, like, over the last 6 years. I just went through a nasty federal trial that I was a witness of. There's a whole bunch of stuff. I won't go into it, but I would have been honored to have somebody like you to be able to cover that case because nobody was covering it just because they're trying to keep it underneath us. Really bad. Anyway, so here's my thing. I'm part military. I spent 8 years in the military. I was in the bomb squad unit. I worked with 4-star generals that I could talk to that had no problem talking to me. It's like if somebody like me can talk to 4-star generals, there's no excuse for Karen not to talk to her supporters. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about the excuses. What the plan is. Da 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 da. Like I've been watching the trial from Chicago, obviously, and I almost have, just to be blunt, I'm almost embarrassed for all the people, for the boots on the ground that were day in and day out. Not embarrassed, but just my heart breaks for them because they're not treated as humans. And I mean, would Karen do that for you guys? Would she stand up?
No, she said on Dateline she wouldn't.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. And I get it that everybody was, doing a movement and everything else. I totally understand that. But people need a reality check.
Oh man, Fairy Raven, who is a member for 27 months, sent me a $20 PayPal saying for your trip for Boston from Fairy Raven. So thank you so much, Fairy Raven, for that. That's really, really kind. It's really sweet.
Like, the whole reason why all of us know about this trial is because of you. Like, I would have had no clue about this trial. I think I stumbled on your channel. One day. First time I watched, I was like, oh wow, this guy's very loud. But I kept listening, and then I came back and stuff like that. But I never would have known about it. But like, everybody needs to check themselves and think about like them as a person. How do you really want to be treated? Not like a peon, not like just something to slough away. And I mean, to be honest. Like,
I mean, that's my thing, dude. It's like, I can't, dude. I just can't. I can't fucking subscribe to this mentality that people tend to get following crime cases where they take the victim in the story or the family members of victims and then they just put them on a fucking altar, like, because all of a sudden that they're victims in a situation that they're immaculate people without any flaws. And I just can't buy into that shit. You know what I mean? And there's people with this bizarre fucking thing with that. And it's like, all we're saying is that this stuff could have all been avoided if people were just not so fucking egotistical as to get in their own fucking way, Holy shit. She's like Texas, gifted 50 fucking memberships, people. Amazing. Thank you so much. Man, them clubber walks, I'm telling you, they're going to be fucking crowded. It's amazing. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you, but I appreciate that. But I'm nobody's charity case here. Like, I'm good. I don't need fucking Kara Reed. I'm fucking Turtleboy. I'm killing it.
I understand you're killing it, but you were still treated that way, and it's there's no excuse for it. Like, you know, you brought a lot to this movement. Had you not, the movement would have not been there. Like, you know, like you said, $1,500 versus $40,000. You know, $40,000. People need to get a grasp on that, and just like we need to really focus on, you know, getting you free and everything else. Because I'm sure, just my opinion, I'm sure the ways that you have, you know, daily about your trucks and things like that, and you want to move on with your life. And I'm going to be up there for your trial, but I also messaged you on XDM. I'm going to also be up there on the 12th, September 12th, because I have some friends who are hosting a show called the Unsubscribe Podcast.
Okay.
And I would really like to introduce you to them.
Yep.
Just because I think you.
Okay. Well, I don't want to get it. I get a long line. I appreciate that, but we just got to get going. Is there anything else to add about this? Not to cut you off.
No, just keep doing what you're doing.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Have a great night. All right. Bye bye. We just got to keep it moving. All right. We're gonna have Oksana next. Oksana is a lovely person from the Ukraine. And did I add her? Okay. How do I add her? Okay. Add as speaker. She came to one of my. I think she was on my trial with LG. Hello, Oksana. How are you?
Hi. Good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How's it going? What's on your mind?
Well, the Bengals lost. Not so good, but
you're a Bengals fan, huh?
I am. I'm from Cincinnati.
Oh, she's from Cincinnati. Wow.
Was going to just.
Yeah, the season's over. You guys don't want to win. Just tank. You got to get the draft pick.
This year sucks, but whatever. You know how it is.
I do.
Once you're a fan, you're a fan.
Yep.
Anyway, I was at the Wilbur, and I feel like you need to send a recording of the show to Karen. I think she way underestimates the influence that you have. You have this talent of telling a story in a way that it's very rare. I think comes from you being a teacher. Like last night when you were reading that thing on the website from the House Descendants.
Fucking facts, bro. Because that place, not only was it packed, but it was fucking bumping, bro. Like, it was fucking bumping. Not only just for how fucking stoked everybody was there for the reason why they were there, which was this man right here. But dude, me, Melanie Little, Bettero, Kelly Reed walked in and the place was on their fucking feet, dude. It was fucking awesome. You know, like, there's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. And that's just because the people appreciate what we've all collectively brought to the table. That was the community getting to meet in person in a large place, man, and getting to hang out with each other. That's what that was. It was fucking special. And I wish that Karen could have experienced that. You know, like this was something that people bought tickets for and it sold out. That's a little different than having a bunch of people that you invited for a fundraiser who are friends and colleagues. That's a lot different. I'm not saying, oh, well, it's superior or anything, but I'm saying it's a damn different feeling. It's a damn different feeling. That I can guarantee you. To have that kind of reception from just walking into the door. I would have loved for her to have that, you know?
I read it before, like that, earlier that night, and it didn't hit me like it did when you were reading it, right? You didn't know how to tell a story. And you inspired so many people. That Wilbur event, it was mind-blowing. It was like, I can't remember last time I was that pumped and happy, and just
Dude,
everyone's faces.
What?
It was just magnificent.
What? What? So I'll let you do the math. I never even went up to the upstairs gallery. I couldn't figure out how to get up there. I wanted to meet Aiden's dad. I couldn't figure out how to get up there. Yeah. So you do the math.
And I think Karen just underestimates your value. Maybe it's control issues. Maybe she got hurt many times in life. And I can't blame her, right? So she can't give up control. And she just thinks everybody's going to hurt her somehow. I don't know what it is. But I think it's hard for her to give up that control and trust people. And she wants to be the center of attention. But she just needs to realize how much we all enjoyed and loved the unity and solid purpose.
Right.
You know? And now it all feels...
And it wasn't JFK. It wasn't JFK had, I mean, I'm laughing, but it's like she went all in on JFK. And it's like, bro, JFK had nothing to fucking do with any of this shit. And you went all in on him. It was fucking bizarre.
I know who follows this movement. It all came from you. I saw it, you know, it was on Vinnie Politan that he was talking about how crazy these hearings are. Guess what? It was because you were there. And then I started listening to your shows and I've listened to all of them. I couldn't stop.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then I don't think Karen realizes the importance and the influence that you bring. So that's all I wanted to say. So,
well, thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
I'm a Turtleboy writer forever.
Oh, I love you, Oksana. You're the best. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye. Good night.
She's so cool.
Dick Rider.
Next up, we got my friend Jess Machado's here. Let's add Jess.
Jess.
What's up, bestie? I know she knows how to unmute herself. This would be hilarious if Jess Machado, of all people, pulls a boomer move. There she goes. She's unmuted. What's up, Jess?
Sorry, I'm in my closet. I'm doing this in the closet. And also, I was paid to be here. Just let's
Oh,
start.
you are? Okay, I paid you. All right, gotcha.
Jess is a closet.
Thank you.
Yeah, the check's in the mail. Yeah.
So obviously, totally in line of everything that you're doing here. Listen, I always consider myself in the middle of everything, right? How I think of things is how I think the average person thinks of this. Okay, first of all, now that I'm a YouTube content creator and I'm using quotes, you're people who donate money and give money to people want something in return. So you can't just blanket get money. You got to put on a YouTube presentation. You have to engage with people. You have to comment back. You have to. So in the Karen world realm, what is Karen Reed giving to the people that she's soliciting donations from? What are the people getting from her? Okay, this isn't about free.
Nothing.
So we've moved past the freedom part of this. Karen Reed is free.
Correct.
Stop with the KR shit. So now we're on to, okay, now I need money for something else, right? What are you going to fucking give people for that? Because everybody already gave.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe they're tapped out, okay? But like if you're going to do that, then you better fucking get out there like a pony and do something for these people.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not talking a 15-minute interview on Howie Carr when you're pushing a book. That's crazy town.
Yeah.
The second thing too, I 100% agree. She has money at her fingertips. And I cannot understand why she has not exploited that yet and done an interview and got a paycheck for that. I'm not really sure. But that has to be a complete dead end before I would ever pay any money for anything. You've got to show me you can't get money anywhere else before I open up my wallet for this. And I think it's actually coming off of a point where we were already dealing with, you know, Nick Rocco being the mouthpiece, going with JFK, the division with the whole thing. It's like this is a bad time. And I think it's a bad look that it's coinciding with this whole McAlbert McCabe thing going on and the money raising. Karen's got, like I looked just before this, is like $2,000. They pulled 40,000 overnight. That is a bad look and embarrassing if you can't pull the same kind of money that they're pulling.
Not even close. Not even 10%.
No.
You know what I mean?
I don't know. I heard you in the beginning where you were like,
I mean,
you know, either she's getting bad advice or she's getting good advice and not listening to it. I'm not sure it's either one of those things. I think from what I've learned about Karen, she does whatever the fuck she wants when she wants to do it. And these are her choices. I think these are her choices. Nobody's starting a fundraiser without her, okay? Because it would be down in 30 minutes. You know what I mean? Like they'd make a call and they'd be like, get this the fuck down. So I think it's something she's approved. Either she wanted, she asked somebody to do it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. The fundraiser definitely is approved by her. No doubt. Because Alan Jackson needs to get paid. Alan Jackson doesn't want to work for free. I mean, he's the big loser in this. You have to assume at this point that Alan Jackson viewed Karen Reed as an investment, right? And that, like, you know, because he's worth a lot of money and he invests.
Right. Like, there's no way that Alan Jackson signs off on this shit. There's no way. I mean, I would never presume to speak for the action one. The one of action. I would not ever presume to speak for this man. But the man that I met and have had conversations with, the fire in his gut, there's no fucking way that he signs off on this shit. Like, now, again, well, I mentioned this in my members only, but the way that I see it is Alan Jackson, of course, publicly is going to support his client. Of course he is. That's his job. He's not doing his job if he doesn't. But there's no way that you're going to fucking tell me that behind the scenes, there aren't a lot of moments where Alan Jackson isn't going, oh, fuck. Jesus fucking Christ, this fucking shit, man. I have been on this planet for a half a fucking century. Okay? There's no way you're going to tell me that that doesn't happen often. There's no fucking way.
A lot of fucking time into this case. And so he's like, he needs to be made right. And I get that, you know? And so he viewed this as like, after this is over, then we fucking cash in. And here is his partner. I mean, his business partner, I think, I think it's fair to call them, right? Business partners. Yeah. And here's his business partner who is laying waste to their business plan. And they have $1,500 in their account, not because of Alan Jackson's behavior, because of her behavior. If you were Alan Jackson, wouldn't you be like, no, you need to stop because this affects both of us.
Okay.
I think it goes.
That is fair. That is fair. Bettero will never let me know, much less anyone else. Like he will never even let me know. And like we've become friends. And I like he would never even let me know that he does that. But I feel like you guys are right. I feel like you guys are right. It's just an opinion. But no, he would never, like, he is that classy of a lawyer where he's just like, he'll never let you know. He'll just always support his client no matter what.
Beyond that, I'm not even looking at it that perspective, although I hear what you're saying. This is about the supporters, and it's like, does she care that little about them that like she wouldn't even go and get money first? Do you know what I mean? It's like, what are we talking about? How much do you think a payday would be for one sit-down interview with any major news network? Like, would it be $500,000? Would it be 500?
Not right now. It wouldn't be. Maybe at the time. Like at the time, I think
go on a board tour. She needs to do her own board tour.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, like go out there and earn the money for this lawsuit. I think you've tapped everybody out. I think not only that financially, but they've also emotionally been there. And everybody's kind of moved past it. And it's like, there's other stuff going on now. I mean, your case and the stuff that's going on with Lindsay, I'm I'm here for it.
Like seriously. He's like, seriously. Like, this live stream only because, I appreciate you guys being here. I know that there's other stuff going on. There's news with with Kelsey Fitzsimmons. So that's why this stream I have Kelsey's link pinned to the top of the chat, because I think she really, really needs our help. And Aiden does too. Don't get me wrong. Now, Aiden's always every stream, Aiden's defense fund link is in the description. So that's always an option. So if it's not pinned at the top of my chat, it is there. And often I have his link pinned to the top of the chat. And Kelsey has court tomorrow, so in awareness of that, let's we got to just really generate some positive energy for her and help her out, and give Bradle one less thing to think about, and make things a little more cushioned for the man.
I'm too busy dealing with all this other stuff. I think it's a slap in the face to supporters. It's very insensitive. Read the room. People have given, and I mean, if this has been up for 24 hours and that's all it's raised, that's crazy to me. I think it's going to speak volumes. I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down, because it's going to be a bad look.
That's the thing, is people are focused on other things. I don't want to say people have moved on. I mean, we're all fucking talking about it. Oh shit, Microdot's my man. Damn, I wish I could meet you somewhere. Text me, man. Let's see what we can if it's in the cards. So shit, man. I forgot what I was gonna say. Word. Oh, yeah, like, I don't want to say people have moved on, because let's face it, we're still talking about it. We're still interested in the civil case. We're stoked about the civil case, because we know that there's no fucking way she's gonna lose. You know what I mean? There's just no fucking way. unless she can't pay for her attorneys. That's a different story. But, you know, I would suggest that she knuckles down and start hustling, just like Aiden is saying here. I mean, she does have all these after this verdict. She has all of these opportunities that she could absolutely be. Oh, he rented a sick Dodge Challenger. I love it, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Fucking love it. Yeah, like she's got all these opportunities, man. Let me see. We have moved on because the civil case is such a slow burner. What's up, Baker? And Aiden, Kelsey, and Sandra is way more important. I'm not gonna say I disagree, but I'd say that that's arguably not completely accurate. Because the thing is we're talking about this is how you're going to get depositions. You're going to get these people on record. This is the only existing step forward towards a possible federal intervention here. And the right people becoming charged with the murder and cover-up of John O'Keefe's death. So I feel like it's very important. This civil case actually has a lot of backbone to it. And beef confirmed. I will make a spaces with the car crew about Will now. I love the Baker. Yes, me and the Baker now have beef.
They're making money over there, hand over fist, and Kate Peters, posting updates. Oh, we need to hit 50,000, and Karen's not even coming close.
Not even coming close.
That's my take.
So this is the Karen Reed intervention. So thank you very much. Appreciate that, Jess.
You got it. Bye, besties.
Bye. She's always great. Always has great insight. All right, next up, I'm gonna try to get to everyone if I can. Oh, look who we got next. My dude here, and I see some antis on here. And guess what? I'm gonna let the antis come up. I'm not gonna we're not gonna debate too much, but I'm gonna let you talk. Okay? I definitely see some antis, so antis stay on the line. But first, actually, I'm gonna go Cape Cotter, and then I'm gonna get Ray from Dallas. I'm gonna go Cape Cotter first. Hello, Cape Cotter. What's going on? Cape Cotter. You got to unmute yourself. Cape Cotter. Again, the 10-second rule. The boomer 10-second rule. There's a big line. So if there's a big line, you got to be big ready to go. So you got to unmute yourself or else you're blowing your opportunity.
Hey, like, come on. I ain't got all day. Let's go.
2, 1. All right, Cape Cotter. You're out. Gone. Sorry, pal. Next, we're going to go with Ray from Dallas. My dude, Ray from Dallas is going to be up next. This should be interesting. I know Ray from Dallas knows how to unmute himself. What's up, Ray?
Hey, man, shout out to the GOAT, man. Hey, I appreciate you bringing me on here. And first off, once again, I always got to say salute to you for what you did, but not just only the community and the
now Ray is on fire here, bro.
That you went, but what you did around the world can make us open our eyes and look at this. Now, this is the thing right here. This is embarrassing. GOAT. That this vindictive ass, scandalous, gutless ass woman was only able to raise $1,500 motherfucking dollars. See, I told everybody this, and I've been saying this since I've been on here almost 50 days. I said you always got to let your next decision be your best decision. Now we're looking at her right now with her face right. Here's the thing, GOAT. The reason why I respect you so much is because you held in for so long. You was telling the vindictive bitch that you don't want to talk about it. You trying to get this work in, and she still didn't want to go for it. But my problem, like I always said, right? People should have been standing on 10 for this from the beginning. Because if a motherfucker go out there and save my motherfucking life, and I bring everybody into it, and everybody making money off this shit, why everybody ain't standing on 10 for the GOAT? Why? Because y'all some scary bitches? Y'all scared to open up y'all fucking mouth because y'all want to be fit like the fucking GOAT say? Well, see, I'm different. I'm not over with that political correct shit. See, what's right is right. And see, me, I don't do the right thing. I don't do the wrong thing. I do my thing. And when I look at you, GOAT, I see what you did. I see what you're still going through. You have the vindictive bitches like Valeria on there. You're not facing 100. You're not going to get that. They're trying to tell you that you're...
That's why Ray's my fucking dude, bro. I don't do the right thing. I don't do the wrong thing. I do my thing. That's why Ray's my fucking dude. He gets it.
Lawyer isn't telling you that like a stupid fucking loser, bitch.
Valerie, the JFK girl that passed around. Oh, yeah.
And I can't stand a bitch with nothing in me. See, they got mad at me. Look, I apologize to all the women, right? But see, this is the thing right here. When a woman like that call a man a bitch, and she calls several men bitches, that's the lowest degrading thing you can say to a fucking man. So don't get mad at me when I say something back to you that's degrading to you, and it hits the tippy tummy of your motherfucking stomach. And another thing, now look at J.F. Bomb and these two little side bitches now. Now they over there lost in the fucking sea. They like Tom Hanks. What's the name of that movie?
If he had a rasp in his voice, he'd sound like Mr. T. Now look at JF Bum. He would sound, if he had more grit in his voice, just a little bit more, he would sound just like Mr. T. That shit is fucking hilarious to me. I fucking love Ray so much.
The way the bitches done cast away over to the sea because Karen Reed turned up and dicked the man's back on them. And let's see what this fucking do, Nikki. I know you like Nikki, but I don't give a fuck about Nikki because, like I say, we're on the right side of history, and Nikki, I
don't give a fuck
love you,
about
brother.
Nikki.
You have a great night. Thank you, love Ray from Dallas. He's always got a lot to say. I mean, he tells it like it is. You know, like he's like, oh, they're like, oh, he's saying mean things about her. He called her this and that. He's entitled to his opinion. He's entitled to his opinion.
Like he just came down there and just sprayed everyone down right there, bro. Next caller, boom. Enough said.
You know, so there's that. All right. Next up, let's see. And again, this is her own doing. They want to I see a bunch of antis in here, so I'm going to do some anti-calls real quick. We start with Nate Bartles here. And Nate is the guy who organized an anti-Karen Reed protest that no one showed up to. So at least someone showed up here. Nate, you got to unmute yourself, pal.
Hi, Adam.
How's it going?
Good to talk to you face to face finally.
Yeah, I guess if that's what you want to call it.
Yeah, you can call it that.
So what's on your mind?
How are the fruits of victory?
They're doing great for me. Not so good for Karen.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw, not even $2,000.
Yeah.
Nick Rocco should literally just quit his job as spokesman.
What?
The Alberts, McCabe's, Higgins raised $40,000. It'll probably be $100,000. Let's be honest.
It might be, and that's why I'm doing this stream. This is the Karen Reed intervention stream. Like she's getting outraised by the McAlberts, and if Turtleboy was still out here pushing hard for Karen Reed, if she showed appreciation, and don't you think it would be a little bit more than that, 1,500?
I think it would be a lot more. I'll concede that.
Yeah. So that's it. That's my point.
Yeah, but also, Aiden, you have to think about it this way. She hasn't come out to support you. She tossed you away.
That's fine.
Like a used condom.
And guess what?
With Alessi and also with Yannetti too.
But guess what? I'm okay with that. I don't give a fuck. I don't need Karen Reed. That's what you guys don't understand. You guys are all holding on to hope that Aiden's gonna turn on her and be like, actually, I think Karen Reed's guilty. I'm not, because Karen Reed's innocent. And I'm just like, but my point, and this kind of strengthens my argument, right? Is that I can admit I find Karen Reed extremely unlikable, but I don't let that influence the fact that I believe she's innocent 1,000%.
Right.
We'll agree to disagree on that.
Right. We'll agree to disagree on the guilt or innocence thing. But you see what I'm saying here? Don't you think that gives me street cred? That this motherfucker has every reason.
And here's the thing: agree to disagree all you want. If you are disagreeing with me that Karen Reed is innocent of this crime, it is absolutely irrelevant to me at this point. It means absolutely nothing to me. It doesn't even make me. It doesn't upset me. It doesn't provoke any thought. Karen Reed was acquitted of this crime. And I watched 2 trials where not only did the Commonwealth fail to prove that she was guilty of this crime, but she proved her innocence 2 separate times. She's about to do it a 3rd. And then a 4th. Because she's going to do it in the John O'Keefe or in the O'Keefe suit against her, and she's going to do it in the in her suit against the House defendants, the McAlberts. And just wait, man. Just wait what Turtleboy's fucking case uncovers. That shit right there is just a ticking time bomb. I'm telling you right now. I'm trying to tell you people that Turtleboy's case is going to be epic. Well, real quick before I even continue, I got a Venmo here from Beverly, $50 for Boston. Don't ignore me this time. Just kidding. Hope to be able to say hi to your face. Pinky Promises is my YouTube name. Okay, thank you. Nancy Joe donated $100 to Venmo, but there's no note. I don't see one. Boston trip following suit. Thank you guys so much. You have no idea how much this helps. This is so helpful. So thank you so much. Absolutely. When TB's case gets dismissed, will they be allowed to show us all the stuff? That's a good question. That's a question for the Mighty One or the Terminator or the Doctor himself.
Like Karen Reed, but he still stands by her fucking innocence.
I don't know, Gannon, given how she's treated you, given how ungratefully she's acted since then.
Well, but I'm not going to change my opinion. No, but that's my whole point. If I was, then I would be Natalie.
No,
then I would be Natalie.
This is one of those guys that's what he's trying to do. He's not interested in facts or the truth. He's interested in using things that he hears, and now he sees what he thinks is a vulnerable point, and he wants to take credit for driving a wedge and manipulating a wedge between Karen Reed and Turtleboy. That wedge is already there. That's what he's up here saying. Like, this dude doesn't get to take credit for that by sitting here because he was an anti this whole time and then go, oh yes, do you look at the way she's treated you, Turtleboy? Oh my God. Turtleboy's just like, yeah, dude, what do you think we've been talking about for the past God knows how many months? Shut the fuck up.
Because I got my fucking feelings hurt by Karen Reed. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, you think Natalie is authentic? You think she's like an authentic person who believes Karen Reed's guilty?
You know, Aiden, here's something to consider. Don't forget you're also being sued too.
Who's suing me? Who's suing me?
You're...
Who?
Who?
Yeah, who? Who's suing me? Where's the lawsuit?
I'm pretty sure you'll be served.
No. Who's suing me? Who's actually suing me right now?
I would say the Canton families are...
No. Who is suing me right now?
Just saying.
Who has sued? No, can you answer? Can you? Because I don't think you're saying. Who's suing me right now?
Just saying.
You haven't been served yet, Aiden.
No. Oh, so it's been filed? So I can find it online? So who's suing me? Who's the plaintiff?
Why don't you go look for it?
I've looked for it. There's nothing there.
Have a happy Thanksgiving with your family. Enjoy them.
Oh, I will. All right, bye. That's creepy. You know, and there he goes. I love fucking owning the antis. That never gets old because it's like, who's suing you? Somebody might. So no one is. So I win again. Another fucking point for Turtleboy. Let's bring the next one on. Deborah. Deborah, how you doing? You got to unmute yourself, dear. Let's see if Deborah unmutes herself.
Oh, are you talking to me?
Yes, I am, Deborah. How are you?
Oh, wow. Okay, you got 2 antis in a row here.
We're doing 3. I got next. I'm going to bring on Earl.
Antis in a row here.
Okay, wow. Okay.
Wow.
Obviously, if you know me, you've seen that I'm not. Karen did it, and we know that.
No, she didn't. Come on.
Okay.
We don't need to go there.
We're not going to go there.
All right.
But what's bizarre to me is that I actually
Because it's irrelevant what you think now.
feel sorry for you because of the way she's just being so. God, she's
Look,
just awful. I mean, I already
another one.
killed the guy, but you.
Disclaim. I know she didn't. Go ahead.
Okay. Anyway, so I just wanted to say that I'm going to contribute to the other side, and I wish them the best because the hell you put them through was bullshit. But we won't get into that because I don't want to be rude on your show.
No, but here's the thing. I don't need you to feel bad for me because I don't feel bad. I'm fine. I'm good. Like, I'm killing it either way. You know what I mean? I'll be just fine. Like, either way. Like, they're doing a documentary on me and a movie about me, and I am who I am. I don't need the point of this stream is to remind Karen Reed that, like, I don't need her. She needs me. This relationship was like, who do you think benefited more from the relationship, her or I?
Oh, absolutely, her, and I agree 100%. And that's what I'm saying. You got her. She's free because of you, because of the circus that was created. I mean, and if you believe she didn't do it, then that's fine. But you still didn't have to go about it the way that you did.
That's an interesting twist, because all of these anti-Karen Reed people, the people who have been saying Karen Reed is guilty, all hate Turtleboy, right? But now this is very interesting. Pay close attention, class. Because now what we're seeing here is these people are liking Turtleboy all of the sudden. Because what they're saying is they're justifying liking Turtleboy now. Simply because now the truth is it's simply because they're at odds. Turtleboy and Karen Reed are at odds, and now they want to take a side and they want to take the winning side. That's what they want. Right? Weak-kneed, wishy-washy bitches, right? That's what's going on here. But what they're doing is they're justifying it because they're saying, because remember, these people used to say, well, the only reason that anybody thinks that Karen Reed is innocent is because of the cult that Turtleboy has created, right? But now they get to flip that coin and go, oh, well, Turtleboy, look at you now. Look at what you've done for her. It's because of you that she was acquitted. See, this is a slick little mind game that they want to try to play. Oh, it was because of you. It was because of you that she was acquitted. You're reporting, Aiden. How does that make you feel? I'm so sorry that this is happening to you, Aiden. That's what these fuckers are trying to do. But the fact is I mean, what all they really want here, all they really want is they see a division and they see that the anti-Karen Reeds are basically non-existent. They're just fucking retarded. There's no more relevance to them. There's nothing. They have nothing to. They see Lindsay Gattani is now fucking Team Turtleboy again. They're seeing fucking Krusty Panties being Krusty Panties. They're seeing Twisted Tragedies lose. Fucking so fucking always. You know what I'm saying? They're just like, dude, we got to jump on a ship here. And which one's the winning ship? Turtleboy's the winning ship. So we're going to start kissing his ass. That's all this is. Rats trying to get on a ship that's moving along because they think that it's going to give them some sort of relevance because online being opinionated assholes online gives them some sort of sense of relevance.
She is free because of the circus that you created, and her attorneys know that. Everybody knows it. They know that you're the reason she got away with it. In my eyes, okay, I won't say it again.
No, it's fine. I mean, you're entitled to your opinion. I mean, I disagree.
Okay, but I do say that you probably got you guys should really do a reality TV show. My gosh, it would be the best.
Who, me and Karen?
Oh no, well, all of you guys. They're all the different little battles everybody's got going. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is keep up with
It is entertaining. It is really entertaining. Yeah.
It's very entertaining.
Do like a big brother thing.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Based on the fact that a good man is dead, and that's where I had just go. You know, this is silly that this has turned to such a circus, and John O'Keefe is in his grave because of a crazy lady.
Well, God bless John O'Keefe, and I agree. Fucking Jennifer McCabe should have fucking called 911 instead of Googling Helen Van Cole. I agree completely. So, anyway, I got to get going. I got to bring on Earl Grey because we got a big line here. But thank you for calling.
Thank you for taking my call.
And congratulations on the Chiefs today. That was a good win.
Yes, I know. That was a scary one too.
That was. Season was on the line. They weren't making the playoffs. They won that fucking game.
I know. They better make the freaking playoffs. I'm just be lost.
Hope not. Okay. Hope not. I'll talk to you later.
I know,
Bye.
you and the Patriots. Okay, bye.
All right. Next up, we have here Earl Grey. We're bringing Earl Grey now. Hello, Earl Grey, Noodle lady. I think they go by. This is the one. This is the one who says she watches my show every night and hate watches me.
Hey, Aiden, I can't believe I'm doing this because I'm terrified of you.
No, I don't bite. You don't have to be terrified of me.
I used to be afraid to comment on your ex stuff, and now I'm speaking to you.
But you comment on my ex stuff all the time.
I know, but I've come a long way. I've only been on X for a year.
But I'm not scary. Well, come on. Why would you be scared of me? What do? I'm like 5'9", 170. I'm not scary.
I think you know what you do.
I talk on the internet. That's all I do.
Wait.
You say a lot of mean things.
I can be mean. I can be a vindictive cunt.
It upsets me.
I'm sorry it upsets you. I didn't mean to make you cry. So what's going on? What's on your mind?
What's happening right now?
I just want to say I know why Karen won't speak.
Why?
Because every time she does, she makes herself more hated. Her HBO documentaries, her interviews.
I wonder why that is, bro. If somebody every time they speak becomes more hated, gee, what's the formula behind that usually? Usually, what is the formula behind that?
Oh, God.
When she does that, everyone sees the real her. She sticks her foot in her mouth, and her words were used in the trial to show that she's a liar. And I also want to ask you this. Not that you know what a vindictive, narcissistic, angry person she is. Do you not think that she's capable of backing into her...
Listen, me people, let me tell you something. The type of people that are always calling other people narcissists, everyone is always a narcissist to those who always want to be the victim. Remember that. Everyone is always a narcissist to those who want to be the victim.
Boyfriend in a fit of drunken rage?
No.
Do you not think she's capable of that?
Nope.
After you've seen
Nope.
what she is like?
No, actually, here's my thoughts. I think that makes her the perfect person to frame. That's my whole argument. Is she's the perfect person to frame because she's so unlikable. That's my whole point.
Okay, so if she's the perfect person to frame, you still don't think that she's capable of it. That's my question.
The problem is this, is that the science and the laws of physics say she's not.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm asking you. I don't care.
Is this Steph? Is this Steph?
No.
John's second cousin that never met him?
No, I don't even live in Massachusetts.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm not here to debate all the stuff.
No, you're here to whine,
how
apparently.
you can rant against her and say that she's a terrible, angry person who only cares about herself, and then say that she's not capable of doing what she was accused of.
Because
I mean, Karen's pretty angry. Now, she has good reason to be, but dude, you know what I mean? Like, direct that shit at the right people.
You can be a cunt and not a killer. The two things are mutually exclusive. You understand that, right? A lot of cunty people are not killers. It takes a lot to be a killer. Like, ask Brian Higgins and Brian Albert. They know a thing or two about that.
I mean, they're cunts and killers.
You have said that there's a reason why the O'Keefes do not like Karen Reed. She has treated them terribly. Why do you have to be so mean to them? They lost two of their children.
Let's be a grown-up about this. Easy with the crying, okay? Yeah. You can't help it. You're a fucking grown-up. You can stop fucking crying for 5 seconds. Relax, okay?
No, I can't.
You can, because you didn't know these fucking people, so stop fucking crying. It's embarrassing. Grow up. Snap out
You
of
don't
it.
even
I'm not
fucking
seeing
know
you
them.
I'm having Karen Reed right now. Snap the fuck out of it.
You don't even fucking know them. Calm the fuck
And I don't know
down.
those people.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't take an adult to not get upset about things that are unjust and people that.
So let me ask you this one. If Karen Reed was a nice person.
No, listen to me, and listen to me real close, people. Fuck that lady. Fuck that lady, dude. Like, I have no patience for that shit at all. There's no, somebody's always a narcissist, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just somebody who just broods. Like look between the curtain, bro, or look behind the curtain. You know what I'm saying? Look behind the curtain, and what you're gonna see is a lady who spends all of her fucking time looking at bullshit online that has nothing to fucking do with her, and she fucking cries over it because she fucking wants to have something to do with it. Dude, this shit is interactive soap opera, bro. That's what this shit is. Twitter Spaces, it's an interactive soap opera. It's a soap opera that's on TV that you get to be a part of. That's all that is. That lady, I don't hear a lady that I feel sorry for. I hear a lady that spends too much goddamn time online because she likes to feel sorry for herself. That's all I hear. And I don't have sympathy for that. That's something you could snap out of. I promise. Takes a little self-discipline, but you can do it.
And didn't make faces in court and
Why
didn't.
don't you answer my question?
What was your question? What was your question?
Why do you have to be so cruel to them?
Because they're fucking assholes to me.
What have you done to them?
What have they done to me?
See, and I've also heard you talk about how you're not a narcissist, but narcissists do things to people and they don't feel guilty because they tell them.
Do you know what Paul O'Keefe has done to me? Do you know? Can you tell me?
Somebody's always a fucking narcissist, dude.
I don't blame him.
No, do you know what has Paul O'Keefe done to me?
After the things that you said about his mother, I don't blame him.
Fuck his mother. Fuck, to be very clear, fuck his mother.
Exactly.
Because she feels the same way about me. Just because she's fucking old, I can't be fucking mean to her. She's fucking mean to me. Why the fuck would I be nice to her?
Now, allegedly, I don't know how factual it is. I just know that it's said to have happened, that she supposedly shot him the bird and he called her a cunt. And well, I mean, I have heard him call that Yuki a cunt. But listen, man, like, I understand loss, okay? But when you lose people, I don't think that gives you a free pass to treat people like shit and take it out on people that it doesn't fucking happen to. Just like I was talking about earlier, dude, just because you got a bad breakup, why the fuck does everybody else have to fucking, just because your breakup is so high profile that fucking everybody else has to pay for your fucking problems and your fucking breakup? Fuck you. Those are your problems. Don't make them ours. That's all I'm saying.
And I've lost family members too. That doesn't give you the right to be a fucking piece of shit.
They're not a piece of shit.
Yes, they fucking are. They suck. They're fucking horrible.
You're
No, I'm fucking lovely and I'm fucking wonderful. And that's why I have all these fucking followers. That's what I am. I don't know what the fuck you're crying about. Snap out of it. You're better than this. Paul O'Keefe tried to send me to jail. You understand that? He tried to take me away from my fucking kids.
You came after his family.
So that's okay to send someone to fucking jail because you're mean to his family? We send people to fucking jail because they're mean now? You think that's how the United States fucking America works? What kind of anti-American communist bullshit is that? That we send people to fucking jail over hurt feelings?
I don't blame him. You inside.
Do you think people should go to jail for fucking hurt feelings? Is that what you believe?
No, but I think people should go to jail for standing outside pizza shops and shouting that there's blood.
Oh, you think so? Thank you. So you are a communist. You are a fucking communist who does not believe in free speech. That's what you're saying.
You cannot intimidate witnesses.
You think Chris Albert's intimidated by me?
Right.
No, do you think Chris Albert's intimidated by me? Yes or no?
Right.
Yes.
Then why did he tell me he would smash my face up and down the sidewalk if he's so intimidated by me?
Why did you say that you would smash his son's face?
No, answer the question. If Chris Albert's intimidated by me, then why is he telling me that he'd smash my face up and down the sidewalk? Answer that. Can you answer that?
You didn't answer my
question. Can you answer that? Can you answer that question? You're on my fucking show. Answer the fucking question. Can you answer that?
Probably because he was upset that you came after his business and his family.
So is he intimidated by me? By saying he's going to smash my face? When he said I was going to smash my face up and down the sidewalk, was he intimidated by me then?
I don't know.
Answer the fucking question.
For the record, it's all on video. All Turtleboy was doing with Meredith was trying to eat a meal of food at CF McCarthy's. That's all it was. And they were just getting fucking roasted and harassed. Fucking Sam Nagel was fucking touching Meredith and shit. Like really trying to elicit a violent response from Aiden. Trying to get him to fucking violate his bail. Like they were collectively trying to antagonize him so he violates his bail. That's totally what they were doing.
Fucking honest. Was he intimidated when he fucking said that? Don't be a fucking coward. Answer the fucking question.
I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe he was angry.
No, because he's a fucking liar. So he's not intimidated. Thank you for admitting that Chris Albert is a fucking liar. And let me ask you this. Let's find out if hypothetically speaking, Jennifer McCabe was stalking me and following me around, taking fucking pictures of me, following all across Norfolk County, taking fucking pictures of me.
That's what I'm
You think
saying.
that would make her intimidated?
This is going to be harsh, bro. Because, yeah, the fact is, you know, I'm about to Larry David this whole fucking live stream, bro. Okay? I'm about to Larry David this whole fucking live stream. But to make shit real awkward. Look. I understand that everybody grieves differently. Sure, I understand that. But at the same time, where's the line between grieving differently and then going overboard? You know what I mean? Like, where's the line for that? Because, you know, like, a fact of life is if you are blessed enough to have longevity on this planet, the reality is you're going to lose people that you love. It is going to happen. It is not negotiable. It is not and it is not avoidable. It is what it is. It is part of life. It is as sure as life as you being born. Now, also, there is a 400 trillion with a T, trillion to 1 chance of you existing and being born into this world. 400 trillion to 1. Those are your chances of existing. Now, I'm not going to spend that feeling sorry for myself because things that are inevitably going to happen in this life that I was blessed with I'm not going to allow that. That is a trial and a tribulation that I believe will define my character on how I deal with it and choose to deal with it throughout life. Because it's going to happen again. If you are blessed with longevity, you are going to lose many people in your life. It is a reality. So it doesn't give you. Now, having said this fact, this does not give you carte blanche to make everyone around you suffer when you are suffering loss. What I do, and that's if I even go to the funeral, what I do is I keep to myself for a couple of days, maybe indulge in a drink, depending on the person I lost. Usually it'll be to honor them and spend my own little space of time mourning them. And then I move on with my life. And that is something that takes character to be able to do. Versus if in comparison to someone who just milks every single thing and treats people around them like shit because I have a free card to do that because I'm in mourning. Wrong. No, you don't. No, you don't. It's the same energy as people who treat everyone around them like shit because it's their fucking birthday. Hey, everybody here was born. Stupid. Everyone here was. You're not special because today's the day that it happened. Fucking 30 goddamn years ago, you fucking child. Quick Chrissy, thank you so much. The crier is that Lauren lady that TB has been making fun of. Listen to her crying pattern compared to the video of Lauren. Okay, thank you. What's up, Tom? Good to see you, buddy.
If that comes out, do you think that means she's not intimidated by me?
No.
Exactly. So stay fucking tuned. Stay tuned. See what's coming fucking next. Because we got a whole bunch of shit.
Aiden.
What? 30 seconds. Go.
You stood outside his pizza shop and shouted at people, ruining his business, and that is
ruining his business.
You told people that
what
there
business?
was blood in
Oh, do you think he lost a single customer because they thought there was blood in the pizza? Is that what you honestly believe? You cannot be that retarded.
You cannot be that retarded to think that he didn't.
Okay, if you believe that he lost a single customer because they thought there was actually blood in the pizza, you are retarded, which is why you think John O'Keefe was hit by a car, because you have to be retarded to think that.
See, this is why I was afraid to call. You're just
I know. Yeah, I know, because I keep it real and I break this shit down and I'm honest.
I do too.
No, you don't. You haven't kept it real at all. You can't answer the fucking question. You said Chris Albert's intimidated by me.
Real, Aiden.
What?
And I wish that you would stop going after people who are vulnerable.
No, I go.
Bro, you remember when I used to go over the fucking Google reviews of D&E, dude? Those were the days. Shit was fun back then, man. Everybody was getting along. Everything was good.
After murderers. That's what they are. They're fucking murderers. And I'm never going to stop calling them that.
You support a murderer.
Nah, I support a cunt, not a murderer. Bye. Okay. Next. That's fun. That's being taken row. Okay. What do we have next? Let's just pick a random one here. We'll go with Steph. Hello, Steph. Gotta unmute yourself here. Hello?
Hello, Aiden.
What's going on?
What's up, Turtleboy?
How
Hey,
are-
listen, I don't know what the hell was just going on, but that was comical. Anyway, I don't know much about Karen Reed other than what you brought to the public, okay? And I want to say thank you on behalf of all women for what you did on behalf of a woman, a complete stranger. The amount of money you raised in awareness, that's all I want to say is I want to give you props. I don't care about any of this other fucking drama and...
Thank you, Katie, for the Cash App, for dropping mad knowledge and Boston money. Thank you so much, Katie. I appreciate that. You guys are so kind, man. I appreciate it.
who's fucking who and going to jail and like all
It's
these
so
murder
helpful.
battles and whatever. So that's it.
Well, thank you so much. That's an easy one. That's way easier than the last call. All right. Thanks for calling me Gabby, too.
You deserve props with nothing else. There's
there's no buts, ands, or shoulds, or whatever. Just that's it. Just straight up.
I love you so much, Steph. Have a great
Have a
night.
good one.
All right,
Love
thank
you.
you.
Bye.
What a great caller that was. That was an easy one. All right. Next up here, let's see. And I see Valerie's there. I'll bring Valerie on in a bit. But you know,
he's gonna make her simmer.
I've seen Elsie there for a while. Elsie, how are you?
He's gonna make Valerie simmer for a while there.
You gotta unmute yourself, Elsie. Hello, Elsie. You gotta unmute yourself. All right. So Elsie, you gotta be quick. Elsie is not there, else you're being removed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Goodbye. Okay, next we're gonna have let's see who I've seen here. I've seen this Jack Hoffman bra there for a while. Let's bring on Jack Hoffman bra. What's up? Hello, Jack.
Jack Hoffman brow.
I wish they gave us an order of like speakers. The requests are like never in order of when they got on here. They put the blue check marks first. Hello. Okay, again, we got to be quick. If you do not, there is a long line. So if you come on air and you don't unmute yourself, I'm not just going to keep going. You got 10 seconds to unmute yourself. Let it be known for the people out there. If you are wasting your time if you come on here. So goodbye. Jack Hoffman bra. Did we not add him? I mean, he's added as a speaker. Okay, I don't see him, so we're gonna go next. Next, we're gonna go with UFO Witness. UFO Witness. Hello, UFO Witness. Are you there?
Yo, what's up?
What's going on?
Yo, what's up? What is this? What is this space for?
All right, that's the end of that. Okay, so that was gay. Next, we're gonna go with she got a long line. We don't have time for bullshit. Let's go with no, just get this one over with because she's at the top. We'll go with Valerie. Hello, Valerie. You gotta unmute yourself. And remember, this is the Turtleboy show, not the Valerie show. So if you try to talk over me, just get rid of you. You were here. You were on my.
I got a PayPal from Melissa. Thank you so much. $25. Have a great trip. Wish I lived closer to Babysit Clubber. Oh, that's sweet. That's so sweet. Thank you so much. You guys are so awesome.
Program, not vice versa.
First of all, you don't have to speak to me like that.
I'll speak to you however the fuck I want to speak to you.
All
What do you got?
All
right. Oh my God. Hold on. I got to hear that one more time.
Well,
not vice versa. Turtleboy show, not the Valerie show. So if you try to talk over me, just get rid of you. You were here. You were on my fucking program, not vice versa.
First of all, you don't have to speak to me like that.
I'll speak to you however the fuck I want to speak to you.
All
What do you got?
All right. Well, so I do agree with you about this. I agree with you with this, with Karen. I do.
I agree with you.
Well, yeah, I can admit that I agree with you, and I think that you have a point with this. And really, I wanted to come on here to say that
this is my favorite shit in the world.
That's it.
I got a clip of this, and this is my favorite shit in the world because she's like putting on this facade of that she's like a professional person. Like this is the Valerie that goes to the job interview. You know what I mean? This is the Valerie that goes to the job interview. And all it takes is for Turtleboy to go, I see through your bullshit. Stop it. You're ghetto as fuck. And then she goes ghetto. Like she goes full fucking chonga. It's amazing.
No, but I want to say, what I want to ask you is you're supporting this man, right? Where was he during this trial?
I have no idea. Same place you were.
No idea.
Same place you were on the internet.
Was he?
Yeah.
Was he part of this Karen Reed?
Bro, you're obsessed with Ray. This isn't the Ray from Dallas show. Do you want to talk about the topic?
No, because you brought him on very fast. Oh, Ray from Dallas. Oh, let me bring him on.
Yeah, I love him. He's awesome.
And then he came on here. Yeah, he's awesome. But you know the way he speaks about women, like
no, just you. Not a lot of women, just you.
But you can have an opinion, right? But you don't have to speak like that. The way he speaks, oh,
you should
Karen
speak.
is this vindictive bitch, and all. Like at the end of the day, right? We can have opinions, but like,
can I ask you something about like
why do you support that?
Well, because he's fucking hilarious and he's got my back.
Yeah.
So by calling women bitches,
not all bitches, just the bitches, just the bitches.
You're okay with that?
Lex, listen, if the shoe fucking fits, bro, okay? If the shoe fucking fits.
Oi, cunt.
You're a little cunt.
Exactly.
Twat.
100%. Don't be those things, and you won't be called those things.
I'm okay with that, 1,000%. Because he doesn't do it to all women, just you, just the bitches.
Oh, I'm a bitch.
Well, kind of. Okay. Yeah, so let me ask you. So last time you were on here, you said you had a $300,000 job?
No, let me tell
What's up with them tax liens? How'd you get all those tax liens?
Let me tell you something.
No, let's hear it.
Let me tell you something.
Okay.
I'm not getting ready to explain myself about anything right now because you don't know anything about me.
I know about the tax liens.
And you know what? I don't have to explain myself.
Why didn't you pay your taxes?
I don't have to explain. First of all, you have no idea what that's even about.
Well, I know there's a tax lien. It doesn't just happen.
Let me tell you something.
What up?
You know what?
At the end of the day,
you're bringing that up on your show right now.
Just asking.
Shows me what a
piece of shit you fucking are.
Whoa, because I'm like JFK and
What just happened here was Aiden hit a nerve. What Aiden just did right now was like almost professional. Like it was almost like as if he's been trained in the art of getting under someone's skin his entire life. And this was incredibly easy. He just went in there. You know what he just did? Like if it was just to get her angry and make her switch into full chonga mode, like what he did just now was the verbal equivalent to like Brad Pitt in the movie Troy, where he just runs up on that big dude and just jumps up and fucking sticks the fucking sword right in his fucking clavicle. And then the guy goes, oh, and then fucking falls over and dies. Like that's what he just did. That's what he just did as far as striking a nerve. It's fucking hilarious. Watch how she was so professional. And then when he mentions the tax liens, she gets really, really mad. It's like art.
Yeah. So let me ask you. So last time you were on here, you said you had a $300,000 job.
No, let me tell
What's
you
up with them
something.
tax liens? How'd you get all those tax liens?
Let me tell you something.
No, let's hear it.
Let me tell you something.
Okay.
I'm not getting ready to explain myself about anything right now because you don't know anything about me.
I know about the tax liens.
And you know what? I don't have to explain myself.
Why didn't you pay your taxes?
I don't have to explain. First of all, you have no idea what that's even about.
Well, I know there's a tax lien.
Here we go. Right there. He just got under the first layer of skin, the epidermis.
It doesn't just happen.
Let me tell you something.
What up?
You know what?
At the end of the day,
You're bringing that up on your show right now.
Just asking.
Shows me what a piece of shit you fucking are.
Whoa, because I'm like JFK and
You're a piece
I'm like
of
James
shit.
Gaskin. I'm just
There it
asking
is.
You know what? I can agree with you on certain things, but at the end of the day, you're a piece of shit.
I'm just asking
Piece of
questions.
shit. That's it.
Everybody knows that.
Oh, everybody fucking loves me. Everyone fucking loves me. I'm fucking killing it.
Fuck
I'm
you,
fucking
bitch.
killing it. Suck my fucking dick and suck Ray from Dallas's dick. And because you know you fucking want it. It's probably bigger than your man's if you even fucking have one.
Man, you're a fucking bitch, yo.
You're a bitch, yo.
You're a fucking bitch, yo. Like all of a sudden, bro. All of a sudden, bro. Like you could see the hoop earrings, fucking you know. Name tag, fucking right in the middle of those fucking hoops, bro. In cursive, in script. Fucking Valerie. Bah, right there, bro. You know what? You a bitch, yo. Boom.
At the end of the day, you're a bitch, yo. Pay your fucking taxes, girl. Pay your fucking taxes.
Pay your taxes.
Get the fuck out of here, you leech. Pay your fucking taxes.
Get out of here, leech.
All right, next up. All right, we got here. I'm all fired up tonight. All right, we're gonna bring on next. We're gonna go with Lady
leech.
Without an Archival. Hello. This is fun. I like spaces.
Hello. It is fucking great.
Lady,
bro.
you got anything?
Get
10, 9,
the fuck
8, 7,
out!
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that is it. Again, if you don't talk, you're gone. Bye. Next, Sedition Hunters. Oh, this should be interesting. Sedition Hunters are faggots. Okay, I like that one a little more. Sedition Hunters are faggots. How can I help you, sir? 10, 9, 8, 7.
Turtleboy,
What's up?
are you gonna let Grant move in with you since his mom's kicking him out? Are you gonna let him move in?
Absolutely, absolutely not. Never in a million years. You cannot move in with me.
Craig can't
Sorry,
move
just
in.
was wondering.
Yeah. What's on your mind? Is that what you called?
That's what I called, and I mean, this whole thing's pretty wild with Karen. But yeah, that's what I really want to know what you thought of Grant and Wendy.
Okay. He cannot move in. So thank you for the call. Bye. Although Grant's starting to come to our side more and more. I think he's figuring it out too. All right, next up.
No.
We have here.
It's
TJ.
It's because Lindsay is. That's all that is. Grant's just got his nose in Lindsay's ass. And he's just following her wherever she goes. That's all that's happening here. There's nothing like Grant didn't see the light. Grant knows the light already. He knows what he's been doing is shitty. Guy's intelligent enough to know fucking, like he just chose to lie because he's fucking trying to impress other people.
Time watcher. Hello, TJ. TJ, are you there? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Goodbye. Oh, did you unmute yourself? Say something, TJ.
Well,
You gonna talk or what? Goodbye. You got one fucking chance. If you're too retarded to figure out how to unmute yourself, you are not welcome on my YouTube presentations. Next, we're gonna go with Sandra. Sandra, hello.
Now, listen, I want to be very clear about something. I'm going to make this point over and over again. I've made it a couple times already. I'm going to keep making it. I want to be very, very clear about something so there's no misconceptions. Okay? I really like that Gatuni is helping Aiden out right now, that she's seeing the Turtleboy light. That's awesome. That's great. I love that. It's just, I refuse and I will not forget one simple thing that is extremely, vitally important. She's fucking crazy. She is absolutely fucking insane. She is batshit out of her fucking mind. I am not going to forget the last 2 years. Only crazy people do the things that she's done in the last 2 years. But I'm here for it. Right on. Help out Turtleboy all you can. I appreciate it. Thank you for your help. We love it. We're here for it. We appreciate it. Keep it going, girl.
Hello, Sandra. Feel free to unmute yourself, Sandra. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Oh, she has unmuted herself. Hello, Sandra.
I'm dying laughing over here.
What's going on? How can I help you?
Well, Karen needed to fake it till she makes it, and she just didn't know how to do it. I felt bad for her during the trial. I told it to her. But then the week afterwards, especially going on JFK,
Listen, I don't care, bro.
It wasn't her at first. A lot of people thought it wasn't her.
I don't care, bro. I'm gonna hear that shit. Okay, the result's the same. That's what matters. Okay, I don't care if the crazy shit you do is because you're drunk or because you're fucking crazy. The result's the same. You still did the crazy shit. I'm not trying to forget that shit happened. I don't give a fuck about that. Okay, just know I'm not forgetting the crazy shit.
Thought she was above it.
Yeah.
And then when it was proven that it was her,
Mhm.
I shook my head. I was very disappointed. I think we put her on an altar.
Yeah.
We shouldn't have. And then the
And
other
can I
thing-
just interrupt you real quick? I think that's a good point. And I just thought of something about, like, that's why Nick Rocco cannot be the spokesperson, because a good PR person in that situation realizes that's a disaster. So the PR person should get in there and be like, that's not really Karen.
All right, now
But
listen,
Nick Rocco
folks.
gets in there and is like, that's Karen.
Listen, folks. I'm going to cut this short, but I'm going to do a part 2 because we're only halfway through, but I'm almost 4 hours in and I got other shit I got to do today. Yeah. And I'm going to be listening to, while I do these things, I got this bigger TV, right? Because I figured, fuck it, why not upgrade? I had to buy a new TV. You know, I wasn't thrilled about having to buy a new TV. But you know, I figured, okay, well, why not make it a positive thing and upgrade a little bit and just spend a hair more than I had already planned on spending. So I was like, why not? You know, why not splurge? Because the size of this TV for the price it was a fucking steal. It was a fucking steal. Like, it'll never happen again. And then what ended up happening was the little sound bar thing, the one that I had with my other TV wasn't compatible with this TV, at least not through the optic cable connection. And that's where you get the best sound. Like, I could do it through Bluetooth, but it only goes so loud. But I like my room to shake when I watch Marvel movies and I want to feel like I'm in the shit. You know what I'm saying? I like that shit. And it's not expensive these days. But so what I ended up doing was I ended up getting the same thing, but the same brand as the TV. Which honestly, I got that for a fucking really cheap fucking price too. So yeah, man, so I'm gonna go ahead and hook that up. And while my entertainment center is pulled out, I have to go behind and I have to rehang and hang my pictures that I have behind the TV a little higher so that they can be seen because the TV is bigger than the last one I had. But I am so happy with it. I am so happy with it because that's all I really like to do. Like, I live my life very simple, but the thing is I really, 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 really love movies. Movies have always been my sanctuary. So, like, the way that I unwind, I mean, I spend most of my time exercising or here, and the rest of the time I will take Clubber for walks, or I will be watching a movie and very involved because that's always been my thing. Didn't have the happiest childhood, so I found, happiness in make believe, in the movies, and I really enjoyed that, and it became a very something that became very that I grew an affinity for, and I can't really see myself not really enjoying movies. So yeah, so I spoil myself when it comes to that experience for myself. I like the idea of having like a theater type experience when I'm relaxing with my dog and my cat, and they love it too. You know what I do? I found on YouTube like these 12-hour streams, right? They're like 12-hour streams, and they're like specifically made because the thing is I always leave. What I usually do is I leave like and I'm gonna do a part 2 and go over the rest of the stream. Maybe even later tonight, maybe even a late night stream. Who knows? I'm not sure, but probably tomorrow. But so oh, run the world. Thank you. A little towards your TV purchase. Oh, thank you so much. That's awesome. Appreciate that. So like, so I found this YouTube channel where, like, because like I said, I have this, like, I can't leave. Something about just leaving Clubber and Drago in the dark, That's why I don't bring Clubber down with me anymore, because now I have Drago, and Drago is drawn to Clubber. Drago feels comfortable when Clubber is around. It's just all he's known, and so like, and I realized this, like, if I take Clubber for a walk, Drago is right there by the door, and he's not waiting for me, he's waiting for Clubber. If Clubber goes downstairs with me, Drago is at the foot of the stairs, like looking down, waiting for Clubber to come back up, not me. And they are, so I just can't in good conscience bring Clubber down for selfish reasons and leave Drago up there by himself. So, I leave Clubber with Drago, and it seems to work very, very well. And they are incredibly affectionate, very sweet with each other. And it is just my heaven to get to lay there with them and cuddle and watch movies. They sit there and they kiss each other, and Drago will try to bathe Clubber, and Clubber will just kiss Drago. And they go at it, man. Like, they play rough, but Drago doesn't back down. He is like maybe a quarter of the size, not even, of Clubber, and he stands up to him. He never backs down, and like, it's fun to watch them. One of these days I'll take video and I'll post it. But they go at it, dude. They fucking go at it, and Drago's a tough little motherfucker. It's badass. But they love each other. At the end of the night, they cuddle, they snuggle with each other and sleep. They've always done this. And so, yeah, man. So it's my heaven just to lay there and watch movies with them chilling, after fucking, really pushing myself at the gym, dude. Like I've been killing it lately, man. Hold on, Jen Bowen sent $50 for Boston. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Wow, you guys are really, really amazing. Thank you. So what was I gonna show you guys? I knew I was gonna forget. Oh yeah, dude, I've been fucking killing it, dude. Like yesterday, I did almost 3 times my move goal. I had 18,000. I got 18,987 steps in. Distance total of 8.63 miles that I walked, and 20 flights of stairs climbed. Now, it says that I burned 962 calories, but that's just from the walking. That doesn't count the lifting that I did at the gym, and that doesn't count the 3,000 meters on the rower that I did after my lifting workout. So yeah, man. Well, the knee is just getting better. The knee is not like the knee hasn't been an obstacle, thank goodness. Thank God for that. The knee has not been an obstacle, really. Like I'm back in my routine. I'm back in my routine. Yeah, I'm back in my routine. So I'm making the trip. My feet have gotten used to the long walks. And the weather's getting cooler, and it is just this is just my favorite feeling in the world. Not no alcohol until I get to Boston. I like to just I like to take my time, and I like to, I like to celebrate, but I don't need to do it all the time, and I don't like the way it makes me feel overall. So I definitely prefer exercising and spending time doing things that are productive right now. And it's keeping my head pretty calibrated. Like the the last couple of months were rough because I was still on the ass end of like just laying around because of my knee. And it really got me like short and made me more susceptible to anxiety, like 100 times more subject to anxiety. And now, like, it's like everything is easy. Right now, everything is fucking easy. Like I'm not in the least bit agitated of the subject matter that we're discussing. I just know that it's necessary to discuss it. Like it's the craziest thing in the world. It's amazing what exercise can do for your mind and how you handle things. So yeah, I'm really blessed right now, and I'm feeling great. And I can't wait to hang out with you guys in Boston. So yeah, that's it for me, guys. Like I said, maybe I'll try to squeeze in maybe a late night live tonight and go over the rest of this thing. If not, we'll do it before Aiden's stream tomorrow. It might be a good little segue to do it around 6 and discuss it. So we'll see what happens. But guys, you guys are absolutely fantastic. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me for so long. Now, please make sure, don't forget to hit the like. It really helps me out. And make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Don't forget to do that. And don't forget to hit that notification bell right next to the subscribe button, that so you know when I go live, because a lot of times I just do it on the fly, man. I'm a maverick. I'm a maverick. So yeah. And I really appreciate guys, like, man, all the support. You guys are fucking so generous and so kind and so helpful. I can't wait to see you guys in Boston. Thank you guys. You're amazing. Remember, it only takes a second to stay safe, folks. I love you very much, and we will do this again very soon, my friends.
Watch out!
Today, being retarded means leading a full life. Retarded people go to work or school, just like their neighbors, and come back to a real home. A supervised home, right in the neighborhood, where they belong. Being retarded never stopped anyone from being a good neighbor.